Hey guys, Cookie38 here, and we're back with my shitty connection. That is how. Oh yeah, I know. I did.
Rule 1.
I did it deliberately. Yeah. We think we know what's going on, but that's that. But anyway, in all seriousness, welcome to a brand new campaign.
Yay!
Deafening silence from the players there. Always a good sign. Yeah, no, yeah, damn it, guys. Damn it. Right, so, long and short of it is, there's no Michael. He's probably been at work now. He's probably going home about now, and he won't come on because he'll be too tired. Fair enough. So, we're going to run down the cast of people. It's almost the same as last time, with one difference. I've gone again. You guys saw my ping then. 400. Always fun. But yeah, we know what the problem is, and I'm gonna aim to get it sorted out. I'll hopefully get into town tomorrow and sort it out. Even if it's just a minor fix, just getting a new USB thing to begin with from like PC World or something. I don't know. Just so I don't have to wait. But yeah, that's what I'll probably end up doing tomorrow. So, hopefully people can hear me call out their name, but to run down the list of people, we have William.
You've gone.
Of course I went. Of course. Okay, we've got Will.
Hey.
We've got Connie.
Hi.
We've got an old new player. He was in our group before. He dropped out, but now I've seen it to come back. We've got my younger brother Jacob.
Hi.
At least he's willing to speak. We have Danielle.
Hi.
We have Andy.
Hello.
And we have the madman known as Adam.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, but you kind of are.
Yeah,
Okay.
hang on a second. If Jacob's doing it, why don't you just go down to his room and...
Share a mic or something.
Yeah.
Like Danny and I do.
Well,
Right, so well.
okay. It's because we're both using different desktop PCs.
William?
For fuck's sake.
Switch mics.
Jeez. No, it's not the mic that's the issue.
Internet on the mic.
Oh, okay.
It's the internet. But no. It's because we're both using desktop PCs. Our own desktop PCs for this. Mine has my notes on, my files that I need to run the game. Plus, if we use the same machine, if we sat in the same room, even if we were using different machines, he could easily look at my notes, cheeky little sod.
Yeah, you gone.
Isn't
Well,
that right,
gone.
Jacob, eh? You can look at my notes, cheeky bugger.
What?
Yeah, you can.
Who said that?
I did. Oh, fuck's sake. And here are the joys of my crappy connection at the moment. It's because my dongle thing is overheating. Fun times. So, anyway, to get away from that bit. So,
Oh,
I
have
need
a
to...
question.
No. Oh, yeah?
Do you have a charger put in
A what?
into your laptop, computer, whatever you're using? I don't.
Do I have a what, sorry?
Are you using a laptop or a computer?
Computer. Desktop.
Never mind then. Because my mic was messing up last week because I had a
No,
charger put in.
Yeah, Danielle, it's not my mic, it's my connection as a whole, my internet connection. It's not my mic.
Okay.
If it was my mic, then I could easily deal with it. But it's just my connection. So I'm just annoyed it's taken so long for it to figure out what the hell was wrong.
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm gonna try and do before we start the session, real quick, and we are starting late because of the problems I've been having, is I'm just gonna quickly go over. Because I'm gonna go over some mistakes I've made in previous campaigns and rectify them now. Okay. The third thing I'm going to do, and this is something that I've never done before, is to set the right expectations. So I'm going to tell you what I would expect you to do in character, and what you can expect from me in return, okay? Okay, so, first things first, ideally try and stay in character if possible, obviously, if you want to make some kind of funny quip just to kind of break some kind of tension, fair enough. You know, I'm not gonna hold you too much to that. But if you're going to be talking about something to do with information that I've given you, I am going to assume that more than likely you're talking in character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Right. And as a slight extension to that, if one of your characters is told information which you then pass on to the rest of the group, I am not letting you get away with I just tell them that. Explain to the group in your character's way of doing it, because for the example I used Jacob earlier today is that some of your characters might decide to withhold certain information for a later time.
Mm.
That is entirely possible and quite believable, really.
Especially now they're all criminals.
Exactly, yeah. Right. But what you can expect from me, well, I've made several mistakes while DMing. One of which was showing favoritism to someone who was role-playing more. So in response to that, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to try and give every character moments to shine, whether it's in combat situations, in skill check situations, or from talking. I am going to do my best to make sure that everyone has their chance to shine, okay?
Mm-hmm.
One of the other things is, I am going to roll essentially every single role in the open.
Okay.
I may request occasionally that you guys do GM rolls to me.
Mm-hmm.
If it's more of a secretive thing that your character's doing that you don't want anyone else to know about, kind of thing. However, for the most part, any roll I make will be out in the open, which means what I roll is what I roll, and we stick with the result. No fudging rolls, no fudging results. What happens, happens.
Okay.
Okay? The next thing is regarding that critical hit and fumble generator that I've got. Now, we kind of unofficially did this in the last campaign, but I'm going to make it official now. What we'll do for the generator, if it shows up, which is not at the moment, unfortunately. Right, sorry, I'm actually going to see if I can find one. But essentially, what we'll do is this, right? If I can find a generator that actually, generates like various fumbles and critical hits, what I'm going to do for the critical hits is, if you crit and you confirm it, you will do the critical times damage from your weapon. But I will roll on I'll give the table a spin and see whether it decides to do anything else. See whether it decides to give you any kind of bonus effects. Okay?
Yeah.
For example, you knock them prone, they become staggered, that kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, then actually, Jacob, I can actually hear myself through you. I think your mic's picking me up slightly. Right, just to solve it, mate, if you go into user settings, if you go on voice and video, do you see the input sensitivity?
What, just on Discord?
On Discord, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have your thing checked, like your slider to the right for input sensitivity?
What do you mean?
Okay, one second. Talk amongst yourself a second. I'm just gonna actually head over and have a word with him. It would just be a lot easier.
And we've got nothing to say to each other. Hell yeah.
Say again, dude.
And we've got nothing to say to each other. Hell yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, he'd actually got that set up already, so that was fine. Right. One of the other things, and I have mentioned this to a couple of people. Is that sorry, 1 second. Is that I think I mentioned it to Will at the very least. In the last couple of campaigns, I've done natural healing incorrectly.
Oh yeah.
What I did it as 1 per day, which was actually a big mistake. It's actually once per day, 1 per day. So 1 per level per day.
Yeah.
Which means that if you guys are level 10, like I was about the level that you were by the end of the last Pathfinder campaign, you would have got at least 10 HP back a day, not 1. The rules for the long-term care, doing the heal check to make them do it better, and for resting the entire day, which both double it, function as they functioned in the last campaign. I got that right. So potentially, for example, a level 5 character, natural healing normally is 5 per day. If it's long-term care or the resting the entire day, it's double that to 10. If you do both of those, you double and double it again to 20, okay? And one slight change I'm going to do to the actual proper rules is in regards to a long-term rest during the night, because obviously random encounters can happen during the night, and in the actual wording, what it says is if you guys do anything strenuous at all, like basically start fighting, more or less, you don't get any benefits from natural healing for a long rest. I'm going to change that slightly, and I'm going to say that if you have a random encounter during the night, you have to sleep an additional hour. You have to rest for an additional hour on top of the 8 hours that you have to rest anyway, okay? That way, at the very least, you will get your natural healing every night at least. The reason why I'm doing this is because with no healer in the party, with no one who uses healing spells, you guys are going to be relying entirely on natural healing and potions. And potions, the max a potion can heal is 29 HP, and that's if you roll the max on 3d8 plus 5.
You know I can heal.
Well, do you actually have access to cure spells?
Yeah. I can get a hex. I can cure everyone once a day, and then I can. Yeah, I get healing spells. I assumed I was going to be main healer, and that's all I was going to do.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Sorry, my mistake then. I didn't think you had healing spells. I didn't think Witch would have healing spells. I knew you had the inflict spell, which would heal Michael's character, but
yes.
I didn't.
And I also get cure spells.
Okay, sorry, I didn't actually know you got cure spells. Right.
I also get a curing hex, which probably will be my next hex. So, be nice to me, or I won't heal you.
Sorry, 1 second. Right, so I'm just looking at some at a different table, because for some reason the one on the website isn't working. It's not actually coming up with the table for some reason. I'm not sure why. Oh, back in a sec. Sorry. Right. Okay, yeah. Okay, you know what? If the table starts working at a future point, we'll use that. We'll use it as we did before, with you guys just using it. But for this first session, at the very least, we're not going to be able to use it because it doesn't seem to be working, okay? Also, Jacob, you are muted still. In case you weren't aware.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, nice call. Yeah, it's cool, mate. I don't know why it's coming over. I think it's just your headset, but that's just...
Yeah, if I mute myself, then we're done.
Yeah, no, it's fair enough. As long as you can still hear us, mate. Yeah, it's cool. Right, I'm trying to think what else. Oh, yes, of course. Now, I have mentioned this duo, but I will mention it again for the benefit of anyone who watches. Rations. You are going to need rations. Technically, you can get away with doing it. It's 24 hours plus 1 hour, plus a number of additional hours equal to your con score. Okay? Now, you are going to require rations, that's fine. However, I am going to just fold in water with rations, because if I don't do that, it's just way too much micromanagement for everyone, and it's not fun. And the only reason why I'm bringing rations into this is because you're going to be on the move, pretty much constantly on the move. You're not going to be able to hunker down in one place, like in the town, and be able to stay there for a long period of time safely. So you're always going to be on the move. So you're gonna have to just make sure you stock up while you can. Now you can use, and this isn't the rules, you can use the survival skill to try and forage for food. And this is something I'm going to mention to everyone now, because this is going to be an important thing. Okay. So who actually has survival?
Yeah,
Welcome back. Who has survival here?
I do.
Nope.
So Adam.
I do.
I've got 1.
I did kind of mean ranks in it. So Jacob, so do you have a rank in it? You know what? Let's have a look. So not Danielle.
Neither
I
does
do.
Kiiflee.
Not Will.
Mine's +9 at the moment, so yeah.
Not me. 9.
Yeah, I've already maxed up my wisdom.
Not Connie.
Wait, it's what? I thought I did.
No, you got a +2 in it. Technically, you can do it, but I'm on about people with ranks in it. Not Andy. I'm
I was
pretty
looking
sure
for stealth.
Michael has it. No, Michael does not have it, actually. Not Michael. Adam does, with his +9. That's massive.
Yeah.
And Jacob does as well, actually. He does have a rank in it. So, essentially, Adam's probably going to be the best one to do this. But Adam, what you can do with survival is that, because the reason why I'm giving rations in is because, obviously as outlaws, you can't stay in one place for too long, otherwise you're going to get discovered, right? So you're going to be, if you go and stay in a place, max 2 or 3 days, maybe if you're lucky, and then you're going to have to leave quick, right? And even then, walking around town, there's always the danger of you being discovered and having to make a sharp exit. Quick exit. So, what you can do if you wish is, at the start of a day, you can declare that you are going to be hunting and foraging for food and water throughout the day. What that means is, the group as a whole will move up to half of your character's overland speed. So, Adam, what? Because you're still in your light. Yes, you're just in your light. So, in your case, with wearing light armor, or no armor at all, I can't actually remember which.
No armor, I think.
Oh no, it is light armor. It is light armor.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's that level stuff, but it's more or less no armor.
Yeah. Yes. So, because you're wearing light armor, obviously you get moved 30 feet, right? If you choose to hunt and forage on the way, the entire party actually moves overland as if it was moving at 15 feet, rather than potentially 30. Which I think is the thing anyway, because I think a lot of people have like, I know that I think at least one person, if not more, at least one person has not only medium armor on, but they've also in their medium load at least, so their movement's reduced anyway. So it's reduced to 20 because of armor, and then reduced to 15 because of medium load. So I think the party's moving at like 15 feet per round from traveling anywhere. So actually, there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. What you would do is
It looks like I'm actually under slightly light load.
Oh yeah, you are, which is why it's 15. But let me have a look who it is. I'm sure it's not Michael. It's Jacob. It's Jacob. Jacob is wearing medium armor and he is in his medium load, which means that the his medium armor drops him from 30 to 20 feet, and then being in medium low drops him from 20 to 15. So essentially, you guys are, in order to stick together as a group, you have to kind of go at each other's speed. But sorry, just get back to what I was on about. Sorry, what it means, Adam, is that you basically make a survival check for the day. Okay.
Mm.
Is it survival check? Yes. And what you do is, it's a DC of 10. If you succeed, you provide food and water for yourself, so you don't have to use a ration for the day. Now,
Wait.
Ooh.
DC of 10, yeah?
DC of 10.
Only way I can fail is getting 1.
Yes, that is true. Which is why it's always good for that. And it's good that you have a +9 as well. Now, real quick, I will point out rations technically last for a month. So you gotta make sure you do have them. But you can go. But for example, you could go like 2 or 3 days with using survival and moving a bit slower. So you don't have to use rations. And then you do like 2 or 3 days where you use rations. You can do that. But basically, at the start of a day, at the start of the day, you declare to me, Adam. You declare to me whether you want to use it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So, and here's the best part of this, Adam, okay? For every 2 points by which your check result exceeds 10, you can provide food and water for one other person. So with your +9, the higher you... So for example, Adam, just roll me a survival, and I'll tell you how many people you're providing for today. Just use it as an example. Oh, wow. Literally, you rolled a 2. Okay, so that day, you provide for yourself, and that'll be it. You wouldn't gather enough to provide for other people, so everyone else would have to have rations, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But, for example, if I just grab this real quick, just use example, let's see what I get from rolling it. Probably something high knowing me. 15! It's not that high. But with a roll of 15, you will not only provide for yourself, but for 2 other people. And that's just how it would work, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Now, since I talked about overland speed, I'll just very quickly talk about movement. In that, obviously on the map, there is, just to use Dunwich to... I'll go Dunwich to Woodstock as an example, that's probably the best one. It's about 146 miles, right? In a as the crow flies, so to speak, it's 146 miles. So this is a big distance to travel. There will be villages on the way, or slightly off the beaten track kind of thing. But between major places, it's going to be quite a while. Okay. In order to get around, we're gonna have to go with overland movement. And what it means is, depending on the amount of feet that you can move per tactical round, basically per 6 seconds, in a combat round, that determines how far you can travel per day. Now, like I mentioned, Jacob is currently moving 15 feet with all his stuff. So if you guys have to walk, currently, with Jacob's movement, you would be able to go 12 miles per day. Technically. You can technically go for longer. Now, and it's called a forced march, and I'll just quickly read the rules for forced march, okay? Because you can push yourselves a bit more, okay? In a day of normal walking, a character walks for 8 hours. The rest of the daylight time is spent making and breaking camp, resting and eating, okay? A character can walk for more than 8 hours in a day by making a forced march. For each hour of marching beyond 8 hours, a constitution check, DC 10 plus 2 per extra hour, is required. If the check fails, you take 1d6 points of non-lethal damage. A character who takes any non-lethal damage from a forced march becomes fatigued. Eliminating the non-lethal damage also eliminates the fatigue. It is possible for a character to march into unconsciousness by pushing himself too hard. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And just a slight note: if you guys get horses at some point, you can make your horse do what's called a hustle. If you're just traveling for 1 mile. If you're traveling by mile, you can make them do a hustle for a mile. But instead of non-lethal damage, it's lethal damage, and it just happens. It just it can be ridden in a forced march. With mountain creatures, they can also be used in a forced march, but its constitution checks automatically fail, and the damage it takes is lethal. And then they also become fatigued. And then to get rid of the fatigue, you have to get rid of the non-lethal damage, if possible, or just rest for the day for a full night to get rid of the fatigue. Okay? Right, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Right, I'm just gonna quickly throw it open to you guys. Is there anything that I have not mentioned that you guys would want me to give a ruling on, or talk, or mention now before we start? If I think of something, I'll mention it in the session itself. I just wanted to get as much of this stuff as possible out of the way, so we can just get into the actual meat of things. Anything at all?
I think so.
You don't think so? Okay. Yeah, I'm actually going to bring you onto this map. This map is very small, so you're going to have to zoom in quite a bit. The reason being is that it is literally to scale. So this map is quite literally, it's 100 miles across by 40 down. And that is the exact thing that it is actually on the map for this small section of the map. So some maps are going to be very small, some maps will be a bit larger. And for example, if you go beyond Shepshed in the bottom right there, or Strongfair in the bottom left there, I would then take you on to the next map, and the next region map past that, okay? But I'm just gonna bring you here, okay? So, are you guys ready for this? Oh, the one last thing I'll mention real quick is that this session for you guys is a chance for you guys to try out your characters, try out role-playing, see how you like it. If you don't, feel free to make changes before the actual main campaign properly starts maybe next week, maybe 2 weeks. It depends what you guys want. I mean, if we're not going to have everyone here all the time, we may as well just kind of keep going for the next 3 or 4 weeks if people are cool with that.
Okay.
Especially since though it sounds like next week is probably the best chance for us all to be here again, and that's that'll be the prison bit. So that's probably the bit that I'd want everyone to be at, more so than this one actually, okay? Also, I'm gonna jinx this slightly. I haven't had any problems with my connection for a while. For the last essentially 20-25 minutes, I haven't had any problems, so...
Keeping it cool seems to be working.
Yeah, keeping it cool does seem to be working. So whenever I have my computer on, I'm just going to have this fan that's just sat... I wish I could... I might have to take a picture for you guys, actually, and just post it up of what it is. Because this is... It's ridiculous. And to be fair, with this setup, I might not even need to get anything else, but obviously I can't have the fan there all the time, but we'll see what happens. So, anyway... So, welcome, not adventurers.
It's weird hearing that.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of Allegasia, where many races commingle and coexist peacefully, whereas others despise that kind of thinking. You are in one of the northernmost regions of this land. Beyond there, to the north, is the hinterland, ungodly, uncharted, unexplored place that anyone who has gone into has never come out of. So you are at the northernmost point of civilization, as far as you know, anyway. You have all, from various backgrounds, doing various things, but you have all found your way near the town of Dunwich.
Oh,
Yes, just to move you to this map. Sorry. With all the colours, all the colours. Dunwich, as you can see in this map, is the main. I won't say frontier, but is the easternmost town on the actual main continent. I don't count Blue Herd because it's down a road. Along the Silver Road, which is regarded in this land as the most lucrative and most vital route between all the nations. And just to quickly give you an example, just go back to this map. You can see the road coming from Dunwich. I've shown this to a few people. Goes all the way down to these southern places. Goes all the way down there, along to there, over to there, and like up here, kind of thing. And technically, it even actually kind of goes into there and even up there. So as you can see, only the westernmost part is technically not connected by the road itself. So this is the important trading road. In recent times, tensions have been mounting between the nations of this land, and they all seek to catch their neighbours unawares, to launch invasions and launch into political intrigue and the like. But that doesn't matter to you, for you have no interest in the political squabbles of the noble elite, for you are all outlaws. You are men and women who, for your own reasons, have come to this lifestyle and who just try and get by day by day. Right. You are all relatively new to this lifestyle, and so near the town of Dunwich, and I'm gonna have to zoom in because I zoomed out a lot. Your group's camp is just on the edge of the is it Daunting Forest or Woods? I keep forgetting what it actually is.
a little bit too big to be a woods.
It is a Daunting. I know, it was just an area. It is a Daunting Forest. Your camp, situated just on the edge of the Daunting Forest, but in the clearing, is a group of relatively hardened outlaws. They've been doing this for years, under the leadership of a half-orc called Brommer, and I can spell that if you'd like. Let me just, you know what? I don't know if anyone wants to make notes, but I'll put the dude's name in there. He's a half-orc called Brommer. Brommer's probably a better pronunciation. Sorry.
I've got notes, Mike.
Oh,
But you
I
can
don't-
also write some.
I don't know if I have any books to make notes in. I'm using them all.
Well, you can always do it on like a notepad document or something and just save it to your computer.
Yeah. And you hear my typing, but okay.
To be fair, that's what I do. That's how I make my notes. You have all been accepted into this group of outlaws because they are in need of extra hands for a big upcoming job. You haven't been told many of the details so far. All you know at this point is that you are going to be raiding a merchant caravan on the Silver Road between Dunwich and Beggar's Hole. And that's all you know for the time being. You've spent the last week or two getting to know some people in the outlaw group, getting to know each other, and getting to know your client, who has been occasionally coming into the camp to give their intel reports to Brommer in preparation for this. So that's all the background you need for now.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna pick up at the start of the big day. At the start of the day where it's been decided that you will ambush this merchant caravan.
It's a big day.
You're all waking up. And what I would like people to do, as I point out, I just like you to describe roughly what your character looks like, and to give your character's name. Okay? So So you're start getting up. The camp itself, there are some tents, but there is also some on the very edges, because you are on the very edge of the Dawn Forest. The group has also set up a couple of tree houses. However, that is for the main people in the outlaw group, and for discussion of meetings, discussing what's going to happen next. So unfortunately, you guys being new people in it are not permitted to go up there without permission. So you all start waking up. You're all having to share tents with people. So first things first, I would like, because I know he hates it, Andy.
You fucker.
I would like Andy. Andy, please give us a brief description of what your character looks like. Then but basically just tell us a bit about your character. What he looks like, what he does, personality, if you wish, that kind of stuff.
Is this out of character knowledge? Like,
well, it's what,
because I'm willing to tell everybody.
It's up to you. You can do
If
it
we keep it out of character.
You can do it out of character if you wish, or you can do it almost like in character, where it's just kind of like what the rest of the party would know at this stage. Because they know what you look like and they know your name, and they probably have a little bit of a glimpse into your personality. So if you just wanted to stick to those, do it in character. If you just want to give them the whole scoop, do it out of character. I would prefer in character if possible. And Jacob, I know that your person can't really speak, but so in your case, it will have to be a bit kind of an out of character description of what they look like. Okay?
Yeah.
So go ahead, Andy.
Hate being the first of these things.
That's why I chose you.
Yeah, I'm doing it out of character.
All right.
Because I'm just gonna blurt it out, let everybody know.
Yeah, I think Michael already knew.
Yeah, he figured it out. He did sleuthing. So my character is an android.
Yeah, sorry guys. Andy asked me to say that he was human to everyone.
Okay.
Because he wanted to keep a bit of deception until your characters actually realised it, but clearly he's decided not to now.
He just looks completely normal, except for his weird tattoos around his eyes and face and his body, and his unnaturally cyan-coloured eyes that sometimes glow.
Now,
and he does not have much of a personality because he wasn't programmed to have one.
Yeah. The one thing that you guys will have noticed as well, the rest of your characters anyway, is that is actually, sorry Andy, what is your character's name? Do you want to let them know?
Oh yeah, the character's name is RA9. Blatantly stolen.
Yeah.
From the Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how Michael figured it out. But no, for one thing, just quickly in character for everyone else's character, you will notice that you have never actually seen RA9 eat, drink, or sleep. You've never seen him do it. You'd imagine the sleep is more kind of, because he's in a separate tent kind of thing. But in terms of eating and drinking, he's never actually had anything to eat or drink, really. Not much anyway.
Okay.
So you're not sure what to make of that. You would imagine he's maybe sneaking off and eating on his own, but you're not sure. Okay, so by the way, Andy, in character, would everyone else call you RA9? Or would you have given them a different name to call you by for now?
I don't have one. I actually don't have a name.
I'm going to call you the Reverend Arthur.
That's all right.
The what?
Fair enough, yeah. There we go.
Reverend Arthur. Or Reverend Arthur the Ninth.
Yeah, Reverend Arthur.
That's amazing, actually.
That's actually a really good alias. Reverend Arthur. I am Reverend Arthur the Ninth. Oh, sorry. I am Reverend Arthur the Ninth.
Oh, yeah.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior? Me?
Okay,
What
so
happened to the other 8?
we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you actually changed it.
Yeah. That's a fucking solid name, dude.
I think it'd be more River and
Wait, is it?
River. Is it River
Oh,
and
is
or
it?
River End?
I legit don't know.
I thought
We
it's
can't
end.
spell things today.
By the way,
so-
Andy, have you actually noticed on your
Ease.
character sheet what I wrote in your player bit?
All E's.
It's next to your character name.
Yeah.
Do you not care?
I don't care though.
I-
You're the only one who sees it.
No, that's fair enough. I won't move it. It's just because I had another friend in high school called Andy, and and whenever anyone called him Andy Panda, he fucking hated it. It was
I
hilarious.
tell you what.
Yeah. Andy, it was Andy Reese. He fucking hated it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got him
Oh,
a couple of
look,
times.
everybody
It was like,
calling
yeah. So, Reverend Half of the Ninth comes out, and what is the good old Reverend doing? You will worship our Lord or get a grenade in your face.
No, I don't think I'd be like. Yeah, I
Nah,
definitely would not be like
I know. I'm just
Damn it.
messing around.
that. What would I do? I don't know.
Well, you know
'Cause
it's
I
the
don't need
big
to do
day.
anything.
Just
I just have
stand
to
in a
wait
car
for
and
everybody.
Hmm.
I'm gonna wait for people outside the tents.
Okay. Well, you do share a tent with one other person. Will, could you please introduce your character?
Yeah, boy. You've got Maximilian Valentine, known to you all as Valentine. Speaks with a noble-ish air, as if he comes from money. He's got, it's kind of like he's attractive, like aristocracy kind of way. Got short black hair, which I've changed from long. Silver colored eyes, and he's just wearing like the mercenary outfits in Fable 3, the sort of like old military shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
know what you
wearing
mean.
that kind of stuff, but like all dark and a bit messed up, but looks like it was well made and then roughed up. Got like a red scarf tied around his left arm, and he's pretty aloof a lot of the time, as if he's got his own motives for doing things.
Well, I imagine that's the same for you. So
Yeah.
yeah. So Maximilian.
Quite likes Reverend Arthur the Ninth, however.
Yeah, clearly. Maximilian, you've just got up, kind of maybe accidentally on purpose woken up by Reverend Arthur the Ninth. It's kind of hard to tell with him because
Yeah.
you can't read his face. It's kind of very stonewalled
Yeah.
face, but at least pretty much all the time, really. So you've been woken up. You've got up. You've come out the tent. Obviously they are serving food. They are serving some breakfast. So what is Valentine going to do?
I'm gonna go get food and sort of gesture towards the good Reverend and be like, Father, would you like anything?
I am good.
Alright. And I just go get food, deal with myself.
Okay. Now, you are all waking up about the same time. It's just more convenient that way. So from the other side of the encampment, two other people are just starting to stir awake. Valon hears people outside the tent talking about breakfast being ready. We've got to get ready for this raid. We've got to get in position before it arrives at the ambush points. So, Adam, if you could describe your character, please.
Right. I'm a humanoid monkey man. Deep red fur and green eyes. His name's actually pronounced. I've looked at it now. It's not Valon. It's Valon.
Oh, it's
Because,
Valon.
Yeah,
yeah, because of where the vowels are consonants are.
Okay.
that's good actually, because I'm going by Val or Valentine, so it's like actually different.
Yeah.
Val and Val.
Yeah. So hear people wake up and go, So I stand up, put levers on, scratch myself a little bit, pull a few bugs out and eat them.
Course.
Just wrap my tail around myself and and walk out, just dragging it out behind me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. At about the same time, your companion in the tent is also waking up, and this would be Michael, but obviously he's not here. So to give you a brief description of Michael's character, he is he looks human. As far as you tell, obviously everyone knows because we discussed it. He's a Dhampir. He's a Dhampir Ranger, but he looks human. He's got light brown hair, dark blue eyes. He's reasonably short actually, and a bit overweight. He's a bit overweight, but most of his weight does come from muscle. Okay, seriously, he got like 200 pounds. He's 5'8" and 200 pounds. So he's actually a little overweight, but he's kind of. Actually, to be fair, he's got like the second and third highest strength in the entire party. So I imagine he's pretty ripped. This guy. Just going by the character sprite that he gave me, he has what looks like a scar going from above his left eye down like across like the bridge of his nose, going down across like his right cheek. And Michael would have definitely said this. He's got a sweet goatee. he's got a goatee. And he typically he won't really go anywhere without his leather armor on. He keeps that at all times to himself. But he's called Mason, by the way, Michael's character. So Mason will come out shortly after Valon, and we'll go and get some grub as well after checking his bow and his equipment. And finally, the last 3 people who are all sharing a tent, and the only females of the entire outlaw group, actually. The only females, and they all get up at the same time. So Jacob, can you actually describe yours first, because you are playing a female character in this?
Now, Acrushe doesn't talk much, and that's not my choice. Unfortunately, I have no tongue. So instead, I communicate via chalkboard. So,
or by making noises. Or by making noises.
Blunting, but chalkboard. And not many people know this, but I'm a Kitsune.
Okay.
So I can transform, so my identity is pretty safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like everyone's hiding their races.
Right, yeah, kind of, yeah. Jacob, just real quick, would you have tried to hide it from these guys?
No, I'm a Kitsune around the bandits, and then I'm a human in town.
Okay, cool, that's fine. Right, so the Kitsune gets up, checks their equipment, and goes off. I'm assuming what's your character going to do?
I'm not sure.
You're the first one of the 3 to actually wake up and start getting up, by the way.
I'm just gonna go out by myself and just go to the edge of the camp.
Yeah.
And look out.
Yeah. And I do actually have to share this with you guys now. I'm just gonna drop Jacob's sprite in here.
Pretty good, right? Hard to find a good Kitsune.
You're a magical girl.
Yeah. And there we go.
I'm also a
Yeah.
samurai.
You're a magical girl. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. He is a samurai, and his samurai's thing is that his samurai will start with their weapon sheathed. They'll walk up, do like total defense to give them plus AC. By the way, they're the tank. Jacob's the tank of the party with the highest AC.
Is he
by
doing...
a fair few. And then the next turn is a full round action. Who do you know that kind of samurai like sword slash from sheath thing?
Yeah, the drawing style.
The drawing style, yes. Essentially, it's that. Which gives him bonus damage if he hits, but minuses AC into his next turn. And then he gets slightly better at like a 10th level. It's one of the archetypes. So that is Acrushe Lozraki. It was a random name Jennifer heard, and he just kind of liked it, so he just kind of had it.
Yeah, dude. You're honestly.
Yeah. The almighty Acrushe Lozraki. Oh my god, sounds like a big burly guy. Little anime girl kind of rocks up.
I'm
Wait, what?
5 foot tall.
Yep. No, you're just 5 foot.
Explosion!
You're just 5 foot. You're not even 5'4", mate. You're just 5 foot.
Just straight.
I would say you might be 5 foot in real life, but that's not true because I'm about 5'5", I think, and you're taller than me. And he's 6 years younger than me. Well, 6.5. About 6 years younger than me, yeah. So always fun. So after Acrushe gets up and leaves the tent, the next person gets up. Danielle, please.
Okay.
I know this isn't the most exciting introduction way to introduce you guys ever, but
So my character, probably get up. She looks like a drow. She basically looks like a drow. Her skin's a bit paler. She has white long hair. She looks quite noble herself. She's kind of wearing traveling gear, but it's more nobilized, I guess. Is the word I'll use. She has a snake that coils around her neck. Who's called Yomungard. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which I've stolen from Norse mythology, which means the midgard serpent. And yes, she's. I don't know what else to say about her. She's just air of nobility around her.
Mm-hmm.
She also doesn't have any visible weapons on her.
Okay. Okay.
Apparently the way you pronounce it is your Mungand. Mungand.
Yeah, I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah, apparently that's how you pronounce it. But yeah. Now you guys will know that this. What's your character's name?
Maya Delilah. Layla. Yeah, Delilah.
Now you guys will know that the client for this job is Maya, and as a result, over the last week or so, she's actually been staying with you guys in preparation for this because Maya, the one thing that Broma said to you was that they'd want you to help out because this was probably the biggest job that they were going to be doing.
Okay.
And Maya, you will have brought a bunch of money as well in order to pay the outlaw group once the job is complete. So that has been. They've told you to take that into the Daunting Forest ever so slightly and just kind of hide it somewhere so no one knows where it is, so no one can be tempted just to grab it and run. Right. So, what does Maya do?
She's probably gonna go get food.
You need a channel with your familiar at some point, don't you?
Oh,
To
I
get your
do need
spells.
to do that. Yeah. I'll be doing that for an hour.
Right, that's fair enough. So Maya wakes up and starts channeling with your Mungand.
Looks like I'm talking to a snake.
Yes. Yes. Do parcel tongue.
Oh god. Got Voldemort over here, pale skin, got
Yeah.
snake.
It's purple. She's purple skin.
Then finally, the last person of the group starts waking up. Connie, please describe your character.
Kiiflee. She's a half elf. She's got kind of mid-length brown hair, or like middle back, with half of it kind of braided down one side and the rest flowing. And she's kind of got blue war paint going like across the one eye on her face. And then she's kind of got like blue armor as well. Kind of parts armored on her shoulders and kind of wrist. And a big belt with a dragon on. She's quite a ruggish person, but she does like a good laugh. Big leather boots as well.
Okay, as you can see, I've just drawn out all the characters so you can see what all the characters actually look like, right?
I'm down there.
Yeah. And as you see, Connie's name is Kiiflee Ukroslav.
Yeah.
It's another one of those that.
Randomly generated.
Now, just so you guys are aware, I have if I ever need to whisper to you, I have that whisper function. So, however, I can only do it if there's only one name. So I'm actually just going to. So as you can see, I've changed. Anyone who had a second name, I've just taken it off. We're taking one of your names off. I've kept Valentine on because that's one that you said you wanted people to call you kind of Valentine. Yeah. That's fine.
I mean, it was me that literally just changed mine.
Yeah. You must have done it literally just provided then. That's fair
Possibly,
enough. Yeah. But that's fine. Now something I'll have to actually quickly do is I'll just have to save these changes, sprite wise. Cool. It's just because if I don't do it, what it does during the whisper is that it says that it whispers to your first name, but then it includes your second name as like the first word in the whisper. It's kind of weird like that, but that's apparently how it works. But that's what all your characters. That's what all the characters look like. Okay. Got it. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So just real quick, Connie, what is Kiiflee doing in this? Or Kiiflee,
I'm going
if that's
to.
how you pronounce it.
Yeah. Gonna sharpen my axes.
Sharpen.
On the rocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Okay. Okay, so after Maya has prepared and managed to grab something to eat, you see coming from the main kind of meeting hall essentially, Broma, who is essentially about 6'4" tall half orc, very very steadily built, and he's equipped with chainmail and a big two-handed great axe. Flanking him to his right is his second in command, and let me just grab the guy's name. Sorry. God, sorry. I had this up and I think I got rid of it. Okay, and his right-hand man is a tiefling called Malrut, who you have been told, because you haven't seen him in action, is quite skilled in the arcane arts. So you're not sure. So you know, wizard, sorcerer, that kind of thing. Not sure exactly which one, but he can use magic. He can use magic, and he started this outlaw group, which by the way is called Broma's Boys, with a Z, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Broma started it with Malrut, and it's grown since then. At the moment, it's not the biggest, most well-known group. It's been going for about 1.5 years, 2 years at this point, which is actually a reasonable length of time. But they've done that by kind of starting off very small, and with small time, thefts, nothing too massive. What they're going for now, what you guys are going for today, is going to be the biggest theft that the group's ever done, and hence why the extra people in the group, which has now brought the group to about 15 people or so. Broma comes down, and he goes, right, lads and ladies, it's time for action. Time to go do the biggest job we've ever done. Now, newbies, attention, get here now. He is shouting this kind of across the camp, so he wants you to go to him.
I get over there.
Yeah, I'll walk over.
I'll stroll over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me on time.
So you guys all go over, including Mason. And he walks up and down and goes, right, this is the first job for you guys, and I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a tough one. This is the biggest job we've ever done, but this will be worth a lot to us all if we succeed.
No worries, mate.
The cargo we are after today is all sorts of magical items, magical equipment. It will give us the power that we need to expand, become bigger, and be able to pull off bigger and tougher jobs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you six to look after our esteemed guest. Work with her in the rear section. Our plan is, this is the plan. We at the front will stop the caravan in its tracks and engage any of the guards at the front. There should be fewer guards at the rear. We expect you all to go and take care of them, and make sure that the caravan doesn't break out to our rear. If any unforeseen circumstances happen, you need someone who will be willing to take some responsibility for decisions. You can decide amongst yourselves. You can decide amongst yourselves who that person will be. I'm not particularly that bothered which. So long as you guys get the job done and make sure that no one escapes. Once we've dealt with it, we'll need to grab as much of the equipment as we can. Ideally, the most valuable stuff, and then make a run back to the camp. At which point, we'll put our equipment back in our own personal stashes, and then we will scatter. And we'll do that for a week or so. Then we'll reconvene back here at the camp after a week in hiding, and then we can take things from there. Understand?
Aye.
Yeah.
Good. Now I'll leave you to it. I'll leave you to it. Oh, I keep fucking getting rid of it because I'm a moron. I'll leave. Sorry, I keep accidentally closing the document that's got some information on that I need. We'll leave you to it. Me and Malrut have to go rally the rest of us because we are in for the hardest part of this fight.
Mm-hmm. I suggest the monkey takes the blame.
Sorry, what?
I suggest the monkey takes any blame.
Why me?
Why not?
Why don't the priest take it?
Jesus. God damn it, guys. Racism already. We've only just started.
I just love how I fucking did like a piss take name just based on the initials, and he fucking took it.
Yeah, it's really good.
I mean, I think that I came up with it. Surprised that you think that.
It's a good cover. It's good cover for him.
Yeah,
It is.
It's still my
Priest and a bandit.
The wanted post is you say like the Reverend. We don't know what the fuck God he serves, but apparently it's called the Reverend.
The god of machines, if there is such a god.
Oh my god. The machine spirit.
For the Emperor!
Look at him.
For the machine god! But yep, sorry. Warhammer. Well, Warhammer thing. Right, so yep, go ahead guys, just speak amongst yourselves.
I'm good at stabbing things, not making decisions.
Any of you at all smart, wise, intelligent?
Well, I mean,
You're looking at the wrong group of people here. Actually, to be fair, Valon is by far the wisest.
And I'm probably the most intelligent.
The Reverend is by far the most intelligent. And I
Right,
mean by
Reverend can
fucking
make the
far.
bottom.
I think the close. Actually, no. To be fair, Maya is reasonably intelligent as well, and fairly wise.
Pretty charismatic.
Fairly charismatic.
Not strong or dexterous at all, but everything else.
Yeah, I'm Valentine. Who do you think would take me seriously? It's just that scratch of my body, like, kind of, like you need it.
The monkey has a point.
I mean, he does like it, but maybe that's why he takes the fall. Because no one can take him seriously.
You
Right?
make it sound like we're going to fail.
I mean, we're not. But, you know, if there is a problem.
What about the Reverend? That sounds like a high title. Are you really a priest?
I look at him.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I have to bluff?
Yes, make a bluff check, please. Make a bluff check. 2.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 4.
Yeah. Okay. Could I ask? Does anyone want to try and call his bluff?
How would you do that?
Wait, can I just make a comment here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's probably an omnium.
It's
Say
what,
again?
sorry?
It's probably an omnium.
Omnian, yeah, right, yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah. But essentially, if you want to see whether, because bluff is just how well he lies. I mean, you would guess, not even writing anything, that he's probably lying. But if you want to be certain, you make a sense motive check. If you beat his bluff of 2, you could tell whether he's lying or not.
Oh, what's the harm in trying?
Or 1.
I mean, I don't have anything in it. That was a 6. No, it's a 7.
Yep. Okay. Maya. Okay.
Nice
First thing. First. Andy. RA9. Are you lying?
Yes.
Valon. He's clearly telling the truth.
Yeah, definitely an omnium.
Definitely.
But yeah, Maya. He's lying. He's not referent.
Gonna count it, I
I mean, he's a bandit.
am. Oh, fine, I'll
So,
go with it.
omniums like to burn people.
Well, yeah, I'll grant you that much, but that was then. It changed a bit.
Still like to burn people.
But they don't steal. So far as I remember. Now, how about it, Reverend? Do you want to be the tactician?
I don't think I am well suited for that job.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Well, I'm definitely not. Any volunteers?
Oh, but by the way, Jacob, if your character wants to say anything, just type actually in roll 20, and I'll assume that that's your character.
Right from the bottom.
Scratching that on your chalkboard, yeah.
Well, I don't think I'm fit to be in any leading position anyway.
Yeah, that would be
my
hilarious to be
wisdom of
honest.
5.
The person, no. I'm talking about the chalkboard thing, because you try to tell someone what to do, so you just write your chalkboard in like big capitals. Attack now! And it was like, look through a telescope. Oh, attack now! Right? Ah!
Yeah.
Kind of did it a bit
I
late.
have a sight line on him.
Yeah.
I guess if you want, I could take in charge. I mean, this is my job, and I will be at the back lines because I'm not getting up any closer personal 21. So, if you want, I could.
Yeah.
I'm fine with her being a fall guy.
Yeah, I guess I will.
Or fall girl.
It's a multi-gender term.
Do your jobs and everything should be fine.
Sassy.
Jolly good.
No worries.
However, we will endeavour to ensure that the job goes smoothly, of course.
Oh boy. Right. So, is there any other final preparations that you guys want to make before you go? Now, I will assume for this that you are not taking your backpacks with you.
Mhm.
Or if you are, they're going to be empty. So things like your rations, bedroll backpack, that kind of stuff will stay. So bedroll stuff, that kind of stuff will stay behind because you don't need it. So essentially, if you wanted to only take your backpack, just factor in the weight, the backpack weight of £2 on from that. So, I mean, just looking at Maximilian Valentine's, your total weight for stuff in your backpack is £60.74, including your coins.
Mm-hmm.
If you only go with your backpack, that's 2. So essentially, it'd be 58 less than what it is. So it would essentially be about 21. I think your total encumbrance if you went with your backpack
Mm-hmm.
only and nothing else, which means you would technically be in your light load.
Yep.
Which is something which would mean you could obviously move at the full speed and such.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's actually something else I've just remembered. About backpacks. Obviously, if you get into a random fight while you're traveling, I am going to assume that you've still got your backpacks on if you're walking with them. And if you want to not have that weight encumber you during a fight, you're going to have to specify that you basically, take it off. Now, I'm not sure whether that would be any kind of that'd be some kind of action. I'd have to have a look at exactly what kind of action that would be, because I don't know at the moment. But
I'm fairly certain it's a fairly quick one for just dropping shit.
I'd imagine so. I'd imagine if you're just dropping it and doing nothing else, I imagine it'd be like a swift action for that round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, you get movement standard and 1 swift, and then you get like immediate and free actions, as many of those as you want. Within reason, obviously, but only 1 swift, 1 movement, 1 standard, or 1 swift and 1 full, plus 5-foot step, which counts as free. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How much time do you have before we go?
Before you go thing, probably not that long. At most 15-20 minutes, probably. Now you don't know how long you're gonna have on the site waiting for it, because you're going to set up in ambush. The plan, from what you guys understand, is to set up in ambush positions, wait until the guys at the front trigger it, then you guys come down on any guards at the rear of the convoy.
Mm-hmm.
I just basically want to find a good spot to hide him.
The tree next to the road, I'll probably stay there.
So is there anything you guys wanted to do, or are you just going to?
What can you do?
Yeah, I don't have enough time to do anything.
Yeah, there's no I can think of to set up. I mean, how long do you say we got? Ish.
Probably about 15-20 minutes before you have to go. At most.
Alright. I've not to do well in the camp, so.
I have nothing.
I'm good.
Okay. So if everyone's good, I'm going to bring you to the. Actually, let me just stick this to GM real quick. I'm just going to bring you onto the map. So this is where the ambush is going to happen. This is where the rear of the convoy is going to be. As you can see, there's a bunch of rocks right next to it with a few trees as cover. This spot was chosen particularly because of this terrain being here, making it easier for you guys to hide. So you guys should be able to drag out your characters onto the map. So if you could just do that, and stick yourselves in the positions that you would want. Now, one thing you'll notice is that this map is a lot bigger than it normally would be. I'm not even sure what that is corner to corner, because I've had to zoom out to look at that. But just to give you an example, rather than a 25 by 25 grid, this one is 40 by 40.
Okay.
Yeah, how do I drag my character on here?
What you do is you go to, do you know the journal section where your character sheet is?
Yeah.
What you do is you just click and drag your name onto it.
Ah, okay.
Right. So if everyone could just do that and put yourselves into position.
Are they coming top, bottom, or bottom to top?
They're coming top to bottom.
Top to bottom. Okay.
So,
How big is this rock I'm behind?
where are you? It is pretty big. It's big enough that if you're crouching down, you will not be seen.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I would like to point out, Jacob, that is in the middle of the road where the brigands are going. Probably not a good idea for an ambush situation. So no. If you're, I keep coming over your thing, mate. But in all seriousness, if your character wants to try and go there, that's fine. It's just that the other characters might be talking to you. Try not. Now, Kiiflee, you are currently on top of a rock there. hiding in a bush
Yeah.
on top of a rock.
Yeah. Jump
So-
down.
Right. So where's Maya?
I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna go here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, with your snake,
I need my
obviously.
snake.
Yeah.
I mean, the snake's not really going to be fighting. It's just kind of there. There will be useful layer levels.
It's there if you need it. Okay, so are you happy with those positions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is anyone wanting to say anything to any other character about their position?
I'll just give everyone like a salute.
Return one confusedly.
Scratch my head. Ooh.
So right, they're gonna fight shit. Right, they're gonna fight shit at the front, aye.
Yeah, which is essentially going to be, about this area, essentially off the map.
And then we've just got to stop them from leaving if they want to bounce.
Yes.
Okay.
It's essentially what you guys have been tasked with is engaging them in the back where there's probably going to be a lighter concentration of guards. Take out the guards, secure the rearmost wagon or wagons. You don't know how many there's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Then do what you can to essentially just hold position there and start grabbing stuff if you can, and just kind of deal with anything that happens.
Can I change position?
If you wish, yes.
Is there enough room for me to go over here?
Probably yes, but it'll be harder for you to hide if there's someone else
yeah.
there.
Hmm. I just figured because I need to be kind of close.
But to be fair, you don't know where they're gonna.
Yeah, true. All right, yeah, I'll stay.
You would probably get. Well, put it this way. Essentially, you guys set yourselves up into the best position, and then you can launch the ambush whenever you want, kind of thing. So, for example, if you think that, you guys being huddled around this position is going to be best, then you huddle yourselves around there. For if you think that this position closer to RA9 is the better position to do it in, you do it like that. It's up to you guys.
How tall are these rocks over here?
They're tall enough to kind of hide behind. They're reasonably tall. As long as you kind of crouch down, you easily be hidden behind them.
Going over them isn't that a big deal.
It would take a little bit of time.
Right.
Because.
Well, like if I was say hiding in here, I'm gonna move my guy. If I was say hiding in the street on top, right?
Yep.
And I went to get down, I could just be like, whoop, and jump off.
Yes. Oh yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not big enough to kind of cause you a problem. It's probably about. I don't know, that rock is probably about 6-7 foot tall. So RA9 standing up is just hidden behind it because he's like 5'10".
Okay. Yeah, I reckon if we huddle all around here, then we can just start slamming at the last one.
Where, sorry?
Down the bottom half.
Huddle around there. He's saying.
Like I'm here.
Back to the rock.
Okay.
The Reverend's next to me.
Right.
So,
You can do whatever
is
the fuck
Acrushe
you
just
do.
gonna like pretend to be dead or something, or? Again,
How big is
Not a bad
this rock?
idea.
Again.
Wait, maybe-
If Acrushe is just it's gonna be there, I'm not saying anything. If you guys don't want Acrushe there, you have to say something. You've got a bit of time before the caravan arrives to get in position.
Hey, Crushe, you wanna not stand in the middle of the road? Like we've got to let most of the caravan pass, and then we hit the last one. Okay.
So, is everyone happy with their current positions? With, for example, Maya all the way up there.
I am a bit far away. I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean you're about 80 feet from that rock that Acrushe was just hiding behind.
I make it
Just to give you an example of scale here.
I'm going to
Right.
like the whole opposite direction.
Right. Could I just check? Sorry. Valon, are you hiding in the tree itself?
Yeah, I'm in the tree.
Okay, so you're in the tree. Kiiflee is hiding on a bush on top of a rock.
Yeah.
Acrushe is hiding behind this big rock.
Yeah.
Maya, are you in the tree over there, or?
Sure, I'm in the tree. There's no bushes in the tree.
Yeah. Then Ari9 is hiding behind that rock, and Valentine is in that tree. Well, that tree / bush on top of that rock.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're all happy with that position there? Now, just real quick, I actually want your guys' opinion on something, just real quick, in terms of experience. Now, obviously, for this first session, it isn't going to matter. Because this first session is basically what gets you the starting 1000 XP. Okay?
Yep.
But for future sessions, do you think I should stick with the same thing I had before, where you only get XP if you kind of show up, and, participate?
I don't know.
Because the problem with that is, if people aren't here, they start falling behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I don't do that, then I'm essentially rewarding people for not showing up.
Yeah, but like in mine, I'm not doing like yet anyway, but I was thinking about even at the beginning going to like milestone leveling instead of XP based. Because while it's fun to receive the XP and stuff, having it milestone makes it way easier to. Well, you don't have anything to keep track of, and it's like you can, where it feels right, kind of level people up when they do something cool and big. And then when it's milestone, it doesn't really matter when people aren't here.
I think
when the group
the
hits a
only
point.
problem with doing it milestone based for this campaign is that because I'm giving you guys a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of freedom
I don't
to
know if
go
it would work.
around.
Yeah, I don't know if it would work for this.
The milestone thing probably wouldn't work out that much for you.
Yeah.
XP is probably best. It's just a case of should I give XP to those who show up, or should I give XP to everyone?
What about you give XP to everyone, but the ones who don't show up, you give like half what they'd normally get? So they still get some, but it's not as much as normal. So they won't be too far behind.
That sounds alright to me.
Yeah, that sounds right. I mean, and the other thing is they, other than kind of like the massive rewards, they won't get a share of like the random loot.
Yeah.
Oh, and I actually may as well ask while I'm here. I stopped doing this during Curse of Strahd, but would you guys want me to, if I've still got it, pull out the PDF, which gave you kind of like random shit.
Yeah, I'm not too bothered. Oh, shit.
I don't even know if I have that anymore, actually. I can't even tell. No, I don't actually think I've got that anymore. I think when I reset my PC, I lost it. Never mind.
Sorry.
To be fair, it was a lot of random shit that you really couldn't use.
Everybody getting an echo right now.
Yes,
Yes.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Yes, Jacob. It's picking up my mic.
Yeah, but it's coming. Like I'm getting an echo for everybody.
Mm.
Where Adam spoke, I got an
Oh.
echo.
Really?
Yeah, just for not now. So I guess maybe it is still Jacob.
Yeah, I think it is.
Wow.
Because I think what's happening with his headphones, his headphone mic kind of picks up like sound from his headphones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I think that's probably why. Yeah, I'm not sure why, because he's got it set up the same way that I do, and actually his mic decibel thing is actually, a lower minus than mine is. I'm at like minus
Which
60,
makes it
70.
easier to pick up sound.
No. He's at like minus like 50. I'm at like minus.
Which makes it easier to pick up sound.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was.
You want to increase the decibels
Yeah.
for less sound.
If the green bar's bigger, it's harder for it to pick up.
No. That's what I'm on about. His green bar's bigger than mine.
Oh no, yeah. Actually, Adam, look at the thing. If you move it to the right to make it harder to pick up, the decibels go down. Like more negative.
Yes, that's what I was on about. Because I was thinking of it in terms of their minus numbers, you know.
Yeah, mine's at like minus 65 a minute, and if you push it more to the right to make it harder, it goes to minus. Oh
60.
wait, no, it goes up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Jacob's like minus 50, something like that.
What's yours up?
I have mine usually between 60 and 70. Currently it's at 70.
Yeah. Okay.
It just depends, you know. If I have to be quieter, I'll push it down to about 60. But because my parents aren't here today, I don't, and my youngest brother isn't either. It's just me and Jacob, so I don't have to worry about being quiet, which is good. So you guys are now in position. You're happy where you are. Now I'm not gonna make you roll stealth checks. Reason being is that you're gonna have enough time to camouflage yourselves well enough to you know, get the proper ambush and such, right?
Yeah.
So about an hour or so passes when one of the other people in the outlaw group runs down, and you know, because they know where you guys are, they just kind of look your way and go they're here, they're coming, they'll be here in like 5 minutes. So he goes running off. He informs the rest of the group and gets into his position as well. So you guys waiting. Then you see the caravan start coming past, and this is actually a reasonably big caravan. It's got about six wagons in it, and as Broma thought, most of the guards are clumped near the front. There are only a few guards in the middle.
Okay.
So, in the middle or at the back, I should say, sorry. So as the back of the wagon, the back of the wagon is, I'll actually reveal the back 2 wagons for you. I had them on the GM layer. So that's where the back 2 wagons are. As they get there, now imagine there are horses in front of them, but I just kind of won't get horses because there's no point. That's when some arrows and crossbow bolts at the front start flying and hit the guys at the front. And hit some of the guards at the front, and the rest of the bandit group starts coming out. I should point out, sorry, there's where the guards are at the back. So stuff at the front is going down. All of the other the guys at the back are kind of looking on in kind of confusion. They don't know what's going on. I am going to give you guys a surprise round. Also, can I please ask that you stick yourselves in initiative?
Oh, joy. We rolled today's been crap.
I didn't click the token. Whoops.
So, yeah, I think you do need to click the token, unfortunately.
It's much better. Do I have to roll for the snake as well?
Yeah, roll for the snake in case you end up using it. Right, so so everyone's rolled. Now, sorry, could I just
Hang on. I'm not in.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Jacob, what you do is with your character, you select your character sprite. Then with the sprite selected, you go into the character sheet, and then you see where it says initiative, just to the right of like wisdom charisma. Yeah, there you are. You got it.
Oh, okay. So I have to click my character first.
Yeah, you got to click your character first.
There's also, if you click your character, if you look top left, on mine it comes up like bot saves initiative,
It does
reflex
actually,
save,
Yeah, you don't have to go on your sheet.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't realise there's an initiative there.
Yeah, there's initiative. There's also 4 reflex and will saves. I
I
don't know
just thought
why.
it was all bot saves.
Yeah. I don't know why there's nothing else there, but Vanara. Right now, so just check. Sorry. Maya, what is your dexterity score?
Oh god. Nothing. 0.
No, score.
Oh, 11.
Okay, can you roll a d20, please? You always lose these, I noticed. In Pokemon, you always lost them. Oh no.
Yeah, well, the website hates me. You know this.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Valentine's probably more dexterous, but Valentine and Kiiflee, what's your dex scores?
17.
15.
Yeah, Valentine goes first. Alright, okay, so that's everyone in order. Now, like I said, you guys are going to get a surprise round first. So, we'll do the surprise round in initiative order. So, obviously, Town Guard Archer, nope, Maya is first.
Right.
Sorry, actually, I think in terms of your familiar, I don't know whether it goes on your initiative or not.
I feel like it does.
I think it
Probably
might,
does.
actually.
I think I can direct it to move. Because later levels, I can use it to use hear myself. This is really weird. Right. That's really annoying. In later levels,
Wait, what's
I can hear myself back, and it's really slowing down my speech, and it's really annoying.
Yeah, sorry, Jacob. Well, I'll have to have a look at that with you at some point, mate. I'm not sure what's going on.
In later levels, my familiar can cast touch spells on people for me, which is nice. But so I don't know. I'll look into it, but for now, it's not really going to be doing anything. So,
Get flanking with it, I think.
yeah, but it could get hit. Expensive to bring a familiar back, you know.
It is expensive. It's 500 gold pieces per witch level.
Oof, that's fucking real expensive. It's like 50 gold and 5e.
I want to give one of the archers. Oh wait, how far away is it? Good point. God damn it. If I move closer, I'm gonna get seen, aren't I? Oh, are we all going into attack anyway?
You're all going into attack anyway, I'm assuming.
Okay, in that case, we move.
I'm not.
Okay. Danielle, I'm going to assume that it's the same as an animal companion, so it just kind of does things on your initiative.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm gonna evil eye the archer and give him -2 to attack rolls.
Which one?
That one. He has to make a will save.
Oh, I make a will save. 8. No.
He failed. He now has a -2 to attack rolls for. What's my intelligence for? I should look.
There we go.
5 rounds.
There we go. That's evil eye. Why not?
I mean, I'm going to be doing this a lot. 5 rounds. He now has -2 to attack rolls.
Okay, cool. So, is Maya moving or?
I moved 2 feet so I could get closer, but I'm kind of still saying.
Well, sorry, did you move two spaces?
Yes.
Oh, so that's 10 feet.
I moved 10 feet closer.
Next is Valentine.
I'm gonna just sneaky boy, like, over to here.
Well, you see, you're gonna basically stealth over there.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check. Right.
They're distracted.
They are distracted, to be fair.
Watch him rolling out 20, as he always does.
The funny thing is, part of me is expecting it.
Yeah. 5% chance, man.
guess I should roll for all of them because they're all technically different. I think. Yeah, they all are different.
0.
Yeah.
His fucking helmet like falls over his eye.
Yeah. Well, as far well, obviously, that wasn't me for once. That's Danielle. That's the thing, because it's one of those things where that might be a check where it might be best if I just roll that one check in secret, just so you're not aware of whether they've actually seen you or not. Okay, I think for dramatic purposes, I think if I'm rolling an opposed perception against yourself, I think that's the one where I will roll in secret, to see where, just so there's a bit more suspense as to whether they've actually seen you or not. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as you can tell, they have not seen you. One of them kind of looked in this direction when they heard you, like a couple of seconds after they heard you drop down, from the tree, but they didn't follow you to where you are now.
I'm good with that.
Okay. Kiiflee.
Basically doing the same. Because I'm kind of out of range. I was going to go like there.
Are you stealthing there?
Yeah.
Make a stealth check.
So, let me find it.
Oh, nat 20. Right. Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah. You are confident that they have not seen you. You are damn confident. None of them were even looking anywhere near your direction, really. So you are pretty damn confident they've not seen you.
Wouldn't it just be like passive perception anyway?
There's no passive perception in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Which is the problem, really. But yeah, Acrushe.
I think I'm just gonna move here.
You do have a standard action if you want to do something. Like I mentioned before, you can do total defense as a standard action, which increases your AC by 4.
Do I not have to just move 5 feet for that?
No, because it's a standard action. You can do it even after move more than 5 feet.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay. Oh yeah, Jacob. By the way, because you only got your medium armor at the moment, and not the backpack full of heavy stuff, your movement is currently 20.
Oh, it's 20.
It is 20 at the moment. Okay, yes. So Acrushe runs forward, gets up to the guy with no weapon drawn, and kind of goes into a defensive stance. RA9, the Reverend.
They don't get to act this round, do they?
The guards know. Next round, they can act.
Then I would like to drink an extract.
Oh, okay.
Targeted bomb admixture.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna go deal with a cat.
That's good. What does it do, Andy?
Basically doubles the intelligence damage, but it doesn't splash.
Oh, okay. How long does that?
1 round a level.
Oh, so just wait, so 1
Yeah.
round.
So yeah, so when it comes back to my next turn, throw bomb, it's gone. So I am preparing.
I'm just looking at this because I've never understood the 1 round per level thing. Because normally what that means is because you've just drunk it now, and then.
But it's a standard action.
I know that's what I've never understood about it. Standard
Why would they give
action,
you that
1
as a
pound per
first level spell if you can't even use it?
I don't know. I don't think it.
If it doesn't work that way, then I'll change and just throw a bomb.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure whether it does work that way.
Seems really dumb to give you that as a first level.
Will.
He's gonna deal with the cat.
Yeah.
Sorry, I saw a flash of this thing. I thought it was back.
What's what's it saying?
It's
I might as well just paste it in chat.
yeah. That's the thing. The thing is because it's 1 standard action, but the duration is 1 round per level, which means that at level 1 it's only 1 round.
1 round, yeah.
Which means, and 1 round is basically you know, it's the 6-second thing, and then by the time he gets around to his next turn, it's a new round. By the time he gets round to him,
Is
usually
it around after the round you've drunk it?
I don't know. That's the thing, because as far as you know, you'd think it would be something along the lines of as soon as you drink it, that's when the effect starts. But then as Andy said, it
Then it
won't
can't
make
do
sense.
anything.
It won't make sense.
I couldn't understand if it said swift action.
Yeah. Because at least then you still get your standard action to do stuff.
Hmm.
What have you just sent me, Jay?
Oh, just trying to confirm something.
Okay, you just since otherwise you can't use it on first level if you just have it like he drinks it this round and has the effect for only the next round.
Oh, what was that? Sorry, Adam.
Said if he drinks it this round, have it so he only has the effect for the next round.
Okay, you know, just so we're not holding things up for the time being, that's what we'll roll for now. When Will comes back, we'll run it by him and see what he says, and then we'll go with that.
Okay.
Honestly, what Adam said would make the most sense. Where the whole round thing is at the end of your next turn is when the first round stops. That would probably make more sense, but it just
That's
depends
what I
on timing.
assumed.
Yeah. But so for the next round, you've got the effects of that. That's fine. But like I said, we'll check with Will when he comes back. So, Valon.
Shift or expect before I move. Would be swift.
Oh, swift track is the aspect swift action.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then I'm going to run, jump out the tree, and slice the guy midair with my attack.
Okay, can you make me an acrobatics check, please, for the jump?
Acrobatics.
Yeah, that's fine. You land good. Now, make the attack, and you will be and add an additional +1 to the attack roll for the attacking from a higher place. So we've got an echo from Jacob and a buzzing noise from Danielle. And
Do we?
yeah,
Is that your headphones again?
is that your hair?
Okay. No,
No, it's
I've
charger.
purposely put my hair. No, my charger's not plugged in either.
Your charger's not what? Then what the fuck is it doing? How's it doing it? I'm confused.
Is
Uh,
it hitting my t-shirt? Is it stopped now?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I think I moved. I think it's hitting my t-shirt.
Weird.
Oh, but yeah. So, also, so when you got shifter aspect, you can still use your scythe, can't you? If it's just minor. Yeah, that hits. Unfortunately, that doesn't quite crit. That was close, but unfortunately, you didn't quite crit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so 2 damage.
Yes.
Any additional modifiers from a jump attack?
No.
6.
Okay. Yep. So Valon jumps out of the tree. After on the way down, shifts into the aspect and brings his scythe down on top of the soldier. The soldier sees it at the last possible second, gets his head out of the way, but the scythe kind of goes down his back, causing a massive gash. You know, completely cutting through his armor there. He screams in pain. But yeah. So now we start the fight proper. First things first is this archer, the one that's being hexed. Now, you will have had to reveal yourself to be hexed, so he is going to attempt a shot at you.
Well, I'm down. It was nice knowing you all.
Now, the attack roll.
-2.
Yeah. Additional hit modifier -2. 10.
Does that hit me? What? Did you -2?
I did, just make sure it worked.
Ha! That
Yes.
misses!
Wait, that missed?
Yeah, I have a 13 AC for some reason.
Oh, hang on, is it? Wait, why do you have 13 AC?
I don't know. Let's not question it.
Armor?
Nope, not armor.
Do you have dex?
Nope.
No dex to
Then
add.
it should be 10, surely.
Let's not question it.
The thing is, it's automatically calculated it, so it must have some reason for doing it. I am actually curious as to what this reason is.
Wait, don't I get natural armor from something?
It's not natural, I don't think.
What race is it against natural armor?
I'm a drow.
For some reason, when I put... Oh! I'm an idiot.
What
Whoops!
is it?
I had it set to the mod modifier. It's Dex mod. I had it set to
never
medium
mind.
encumbered.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, sorry. He did actually hit.
Well, I'm down. What was I saying? But with the -2 as
3.
well. I'm alive!
Yeah. Yes, it was with the -2 as well. So this guy, you know, he can't see properly because of that hex. He fires off a shot in your direction, and which hits you in the shoulder, kind of making you stagger backwards. He looks quite pleased with himself because he didn't think he was going to hit you because he could barely see properly. Maya, it's your turn.
Alright, fuck this guy. Inflict wounds.
You got to move up to him. It's a touch spell.
Is it?
It should
damn
be. Let me check, but it should be. It should be a touch spell.
Let's see what I can do.
It's first level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. By the way, what spells have you actually got prepared today?
I was gonna prepare.
Because you got to prepare because you're like a cleric in the sense that you know all your spells and you got to prepare certain ones.
I mean, I can really only technically prepare one,
Okay.
which I was gonna do. But it is a touch spell.
Well, no, because of your because of your casting modifier for the ability skill. I can't remember which one it is. Which is used. I think it's charisma. Because of that, you get a bonus one, so you actually get 2.
Oh, okay.
But yes, it is a touch spell, so yes, you do have to go up to him and touch the guy.
Good. You're making me look through my spell list. I wasn't prepared for this.
You've had weeks to prepare.
I assumed I only had one. I can summon minor monsters now.
Oh, it's intelligence modifier, sorry, not charisma.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get 3 cantrips and 2 first level spell slots, and you've got to prepare certain spells to go in those slots.
Everything's touch. It's kind of annoying.
I mean,
Oh, here we go.
I mean, technically burning hands isn't, but that's
I
a
can
big fiery arc in front of you.
Can I do burning hands?
Apparently so. I believe I saw it on your spell list.
I can do burning hands.
But okay, are you wanting to do inflict light wounds or something else?
Can I do what towards him? I'm gonna get hit by something else. I mean, the road to dying.
The road to dying starts now.
Sounds exciting.
No.
Well, potentially that is what it is.
I really need to get rid of this guy though.
I mean, he's already gone. He's not going to go again until next turn. And there's RA9.
I mean, can I even? But yeah, but there's this guy. How far away is that guy? I'm taking too long. I'm very sorry. He can't walk 40 feet. It's
No.
fine. The other archer is occupied. Very well. I'll walk forward. I can move it.
okay, so you're gonna walk up to him and
Tap.
actually, can I just check something with Maya? Sorry. I'm assuming that you guys have all left your backpack, have left everything back at the thing. You've brought only weapons and ammo with you, right?
Yeah.
No, anyone brought their backpack?
Nope.
Even if it's just empty. No. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
like,
I did.
So, okay, so RA9
Took care of
brought
my
his
alchemy
backpack.
shit.
Okay, that makes sense. But so in your case, Maya, you are technically an encumbrance of 0 because you've got no weapons or armor, technically. So you can move at your 30 feet, so you can get it in.
Cool.
If you brought your backpack, you could only move 20.
Okay. Yes. Well, I'll move here and inflict wounds.
You're gonna touch the guy.
Yeah. Hope it kills him. 'Cause I'm gonna die otherwise.
Alright. You've got to, I think, roll to hit first.
Do I? Oh, for God's sake.
I think so. 1 second, let me check.
You lay hands on you deal. No, there's nothing about it. He has to make a will save to halve it. There you go.
That is true. This is one that you don't have to have. That's fine. So I have to make a will save to halve it. Let me just grab the dude. I think I saved that.
What's it?
I'm pretty sure so. It's 10 plus spell level plus your casting modifier.
It's like
So it's
14.
like 40? Yeah, sorry. Which does actually save him. He looks pretty. He looks reasonably wounded.
Can my snake bite him?
All right.
It does no damage, but he
It
has to make a save.
Yeah. Okay, if you want.
I mean, this isn't the usual, but
So you bring your snake up and you bite them.
it's kind of goes to my arm, bites him on the shoulder. So it does. I have to hit first.
Yes, you do have to. Yeah, you have to roll to hit.
So it has to hit. That's 5.
By the way, it should work on his character sheet.
Does it? I don't know.
I do have a bite attack on there. Yeah, he I believe he's hit. Yeah, he hit. So it's one. So technically, it's 1d2 minus 2, which won't do any damage. But then I've got make a save. It's fortitude, isn't it?
Yes.
16 I saved.
Toxic.
Your DC's like 9. It's nothing
He's
too.
gonna go back up my arm out of danger with his movement.
I mean, he already moved, but
No, well, technically, he's just kind of carried.
yeah.
Can
No,
you
that's,
not,
that's fine. To be fair, I'm not too fussed about that. That's fine.
What?
All right. So this town guard at the back is gonna look a bit frazzled. Okay, can someone just explain to me again how you do the whole kind of waypoint movement?
Click and hold as if you're going to move him, and then press space, and it should pop up. If it doesn't, hit space again, and then when you move around, the thing will follow. Oh.
Well, he doesn't know about any. He knows about Maya down there and Valon there, and he probably saw Acrushe come there. He hasn't seen anyone else, so he's just going to the nearest visible threat. Sorry, Valentine.
Eh. I'm gonna dive into the thing.
Are you still trying to be stealthy or not stealthy at all anymore?
Might as well be.
Right, how far did you move then?
Oh, actually, no. If you're stealthy, you can move half. Never mind. I'm gonna just fucking run out and dive into the wagon.
Okay, cool. So there are a bunch of like, what look like crates and boxes and such. So you kind of dive on top of them. But Valentine jumps down off the rock, runs onto the wagon, jumps onto it, making a very loud racket. So the guards are now aware that you are there.
Can I swift action and make the horse go?
What?
Grab the reins of the horse that are obviously attached to the cart and crack the reins.
You probably won't have enough time to crack the reins in this round, but you can grab the reins.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I should point out that there are merchants on these. There are merchants, so you just kind of dived in behind one of the merchants. The merchants look like non-combatants. Yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Is it? By the way, Connie, do you want to pronounce Kiiflee or Kiiflee?
Keith.
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 Kiiflee. Pretty sure there's a wrestler called Kiiflee. Might just be me though. All right, go ahead.
Hit him with my axe.
With the axe, kill him dead. Oh yeah, that hits.
Damage.
Oh wow, that's just unfortunate. He's still alive. Hey, Acrushe, you're gonna get to do your thing. This guy who was jumped on by Valon is going to turn around and attempt to hit you with his longsword. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Of course.
What's your AC?
15.
Okay, he does
Oh,
not
thank
confirm
God.
his crit. He does not confirm his crit, but he does hit. So
You know what? The my shifter aspect gives me +1 ace dex, so that saved me.
Holy shit.
oh god. You take 5 damage as he slashes him quite precisely. As you, from jumping down, have to now land on the ground. He uses the opportunity to swing his sword out and catch you. Do you actually wear any armor?
Light leather.
Yes, you do. Sorry, I keep forgetting you do. Yeah. So it cuts into the leather a bit, and you feel it kind of cut into your flesh ever so slightly. It's not a massively deep cut, but it's a few more of those, and there's gonna be problems. Acrushe.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could use a swift action and a full round action.
Yes, you may.
Okay, well, I want to challenge this guy.
Okay, cool.
And then I want to use my ear jutsu strike on him.
Right, I'm actually gonna have to.
Challenge them, Jeff. Right, challenge and go it up to you.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, can you actually just quickly describe, Jacob? How are you challenging this guy? Because normally you have to shout challenge at him, but how is Acrushe gonna do it?
Try my best to shout challenge.
Go ahead.
Do the do,
How-
bro.
Just kind of noise.
Just draw a very complicated picture that somehow construes the idea.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it would be something along the lines of kind of like a middle finger and something pointed at him. Fuck you.
You do like
Yeah.
like point at them, point at your eyes, and what have you thought about?
God. Right.
Yeah.
I love these
Yeah.
characters.
What do I roll for this then?
Let me just grab your sword saint.
Base attack plus 1d6
Okay.
if it
well,
hits.
Essentially, you just do a normal attack against them, and you get bonus damage if you hit.
Did it not roll?
Doesn't look like it. Did you get any kind of error?
No.
Yeah, have you put it as a pop-out screen?
Ah. Yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah. Oh, ow. Blow again.
What?
You're in your crit range. Unfortunately, you do not confirm. He's using a Wakazashi, by the way, so his crit range is like 18 to 20. Pretty nuts. So I'm actually just gonna try something.
Danielle, I know a sword.
No, that didn't work. Right. Okay, now because you're only going to be doing this extra damage kind of probably a few times, you're going to have to just kind of roll this one manually.
Okay.
So what you need, you just need to roll 2d6. 4. Yeah. So, um, as Acrushe reaches for her wakizashi, she sweeps out in a big long sweeping arc and cleaves the guy's heads clean off.
Christ.
He had like 1 HP. He was gonna die.
Well, got the job done.
Yeah, you did. Rev.
I am going to throw a bomb at this guy. Point blank shot.
Go.
I get -4, don't I? Because he's in combat. As I'm attacking in combat.
It counts as a range attack, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you don't have.
Yeah, I don't have that feat.
Then
Cancels
yes.
it out. Okay.
But then obviously you also get a +1 because of point blank.
Yeah, and +2, +1 from being able to throw anything.
You get +1 from that as well. Jesus.
Yeah.
And it does. It
That's on touch AC. Yeah.
Good thing it is, otherwise I would have missed. That hit. Just.
This guy's gonna have a bad time.
This guy's gonna die.
I still did 10.
Wait, hang on. 1d6 +4 +5?
+1 from point blank and +4 from the targeted the bomb mixture.
Oh yeah, because you get your intelligence the second time, don't you?
Yep.
Ah, okay. Yeah, this guy got murdered like 2 times over. He's kind of. So Maya, you go up and touch the guy, and he looks like he's in a lot of pain, but he doesn't go down. He kind of like stares back at you with, his eyes that are clouded over with your hex. And just as he's about to step back and take another shot at you, there's just a big explosion right in front of you. It does nothing to you or your snake, but there's you get covered in a lot of blood and gore, but there's no one there in front of you now.
So we go, well, that worked.
I'm gonna move over there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Will.
Mhm.
Since you're back, quick question. You know when you cast a spell as a standard action and it says that the duration is 1 round per level?
Mhm.
Does that mean that by the time your turn rolls around next thing, it's already over?
Think so. Because like it starts from when you cast it, right? And then by your next turn, it's been around. Right.
Yeah, so I was thinking, because Andy just used a thing, which technically wouldn't have worked now, although it didn't matter, which gave him his intelligence. It meant no splash damage on the bomb, but it he got to add his intelligence modifier a second time to the damage. But
Can you send me a link?
It's already in
it's only
Discord.
targeted bomb admixture. It says that it's 1 round per level. But yeah, so while you're looking at that, Valon.
You gonna take the guy from my sight?
Certainly. Just the normal attack roll now, no. But unfortunately, you go to swing at him again, and this time he manages to duck out of the way of that.
Hmm.
Actually, no, sorry. He blocks it with his shield because they've got shields. At least those two do. The top of the round now is Maya.
Right. God damn it.
Yeah, this is why I made the maps bigger, so you guys have to be a bit more kind of tactical about things. Because beforehand you could literally, you could hit anything from across the map, kind of thing. You were so close to them at all times.
I'm like 5 feet away from what I want to do. Okay, so I'll just move closer. Nope, still can't hit them. Okay, I'll just stay here.
So this guy, we'll notice Valentine jump on the wagon, and we'll go, and we'll shout, "Protect the cargo!"
Oh wait,
What?
could I hold my action?
Yeah.
So that when they get in 30 feet, I can hex them.
Yeah, sure. Right. Well, this guy's gonna come up. Now, technically, you don't interrupt turns. You. How does it? Okay, so I'm gonna look this up because I've never really understood how holding actions work.
I know how it works in 5e, but I can't remember what specifically.
So holding an action.
It's in this. It's called readying an action, and
Right.
it's the same thing. It's you specify the action and the conditions, and then when the conditions happen, the action occurs just before the action that triggers it. So it is an interrupt.
Okay. Okay. So because your hex is 30 feet, isn't it?
Yep.
Right. That guy who's come up to Valentine is now technically within 30 feet. So when he gets,
I would
when
like
he
to
gets, yeah,
minus his AC.
you want to minus his AC.
Apparently, it also changes your initiative result. But when you do the thing,
To be fair, she's changed her initiative to 17, so he's not exactly like
Yeah.
from 17 to 17. I think the only thing is that Town Guard probably goes before her now.
yeah, maybe.
But yeah. So do I get any kind of save?
It says
Yeah,
you
will.
Sorry, it says you act immediately ahead of the character whose action triggered your ready action.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind then.
Yeah.
I got 10.
It fails, so you take the next 5 rounds. You have -2 to AC.
So -2 to AC. Go. Right. So as he steps forward, so what's that hex called? Sorry.
Evil Eye.
Oh, it's evil, right? Okay. Okay.
I'm literally just going to be using this for a few levels.
So what was the one you used before?
Evil Eye. I could just keep using it.
Oh, hang on, because you said that the evil eye was -2 to hit for that guy.
Yeah, I can change it. So
Oh.
I can minus AC, ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, or skill checks, and can apply these all to the same person.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So now I get it. Right. So this guy has there we go. A cracked shield. Cracked shield. His AC has dropped. So this guy walks forward, gets glared at by Maya, and gets kind of freaked out by her, essentially, but continues on and will attempt to attack Valentine, who is technically on the high ground.
Mhm.
Now, this won't give him any negatives to hit, but what it will do is, if you stay there and attack him, you'll get a +1 to hit.
Okay.
7. I'm pretty sure that misses.
Yeah, it misses.
Yeah. Okay. So because he's distracted by the evil eye and he's a bit freaked out, he attempts to swing as you kind of. 'Cause it sounds like you dived onto the wagon.
Yeah.
So
You dive through
as
whatever it was sticking out.
as Valentine starts to get up, the town guard comes up. He's about to strike. Strike suddenly. Sees Maya glaring at him. Gets freaked out and distracted. Turns his and then before turning his gaze back, goes with the swing. But that distraction gives Valentine more than enough time to duck back down out of the way.
Sweet.
So the swing just goes completely over you. Valentine.
Alright, real quick as well, thinking about that spell thing.
Mhm.
Like, the effect stuff seems like it just wouldn't work if it's only one round.
Yeah, that's what I
But
was
in the
thinking.
description, because it's in the description, it says upon drinking an extract created with this formula, you make a significant change in blah 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 blah. So it's as if you cast the spell and get an extract, and then like the next turn you could drink it and then toss it, kind of deal.
Well, no,
Because otherwise it would not work at level 1, despite being a level 1 spell. You know. That's the only way I can see it actually working.
Yeah, I think that's
otherwise
how-
it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I think that's how it would probably be, to be fair. So essentially, Andy, I imagine you kind of almost making it into almost like a potion-like thing. So
Yeah,
you
and
say,
that's
so
you
you
just drink
essentially,
it.
so essentially, you would ingest it as like a movement action, and then you get to throw the bomb immediately
Yeah, 'cause,
afterwards.
like the spell is like you create this little mixture with a formula, and then that mixture, upon drinking it, lets you do the thing. So you just like wherever it's like a swift action to drink a thing or whatever in it. So you just like make a push and toss the thing.
Sometimes it's a move action. We'd have to check that as well. But this is the kind. I mean, this is why I wanted to run this kind of like session now, just so we could figure out
Yeah,
what
we're
we
trying
need
to
to look up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fine. So Valentine, what's going on? Well, remember that future reference, Andy. You're gonna have you make the extract in one round, and then you can drink it as a swift slash move action in the next, and then throw the bomb.
Okay. So this dude's got a -2 to hit, right?
-2 AC.
David to do a C.
So it's
okay.
easier to hit him.
Alright, yeah, fuck it, I'll just fucking hit him.
Now, technically, you are prone. Technically, you did say that you were lying down. So.
Yeah, I did. I didn't specify that I'd try and roll, did I?
So technically, you are prone. I mean, even with the plus that I think he'd get for you being prone, he still wouldn't hit you. But you are technically prone, and to get up from being prone, you do need to, I think, spend a movement to get up, which triggers attack of opportunity. And if
I'm
you
gonna get up anyway. So.
Right, well, technically I get attack of opportunity then, alright?
Of course.
Oh, of course. Oh, crit chance. Confirmed.
Yep.
Sorry. Sorry, man. This is not gonna go well. 15 damage.
-4.
Valentine's down.
How many spell slots can I use?
Yeah.
Fucking did that wrong.
Yeah, you did. You can't type in -4. You've got to do the whole damage thing in this case. Because otherwise it thinks you're trying to take 4 of your health. Yeah. So yeah, Valentine is down. You have one more spell slot.
Really? Oh.
You have one more. However, actually, that's the thing, because you didn't specify what spell you're prepared in that second slot.
I mean, the 2 spells is gonna be that was gonna be Cure Wounds and Reflect.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. For future reference,
I'll write this down.
Yeah, you'd have to write them down and let me know what spells you've got, so I can keep track. But Kiiflee.
I'm gonna move up here.
Now you could charge. Charging is a thing, remember, in Pathfinder.
Yeah, but I don't.
You get a +2 to hit and a +2 to damage.
I'll charge. Oh, where's my? Can I attack him?
Yes. You attack with a weapon. In the additional, put 2.
Which is the additional bit?
Well, you know he comes up with those boxes.
Yeah.
In the third box, it says like additional hit modifier. Put 2.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Found it. It's okay.
Yeah, that hit. Roll damage, and again in the additional damage, put 2. So, as Kiiflee runs forward, enraged by Valentine being knocked out, I guess. She charges forward, shouts at the top of her lungs, jumps up, and before the guard has time to react, he turns towards you, towards the source of the noise, just in time to see you embed your battle axe in his face. This guy drops. Acrushe.
I'm just gonna move 20 feet.
Yeah, you
That's
can.
how far I can move, right?
Yeah. Are you just keeping your weapon out at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. Rev.
Just trying to think, because now it has splash damage now. Hmm. Yeah, if I go for that squad, only the guard's going to get hit and bit of the cart, right?
Yes. Which could set the cat on fire.
Hmm.
What the bomb are you using?
Just normal bomb, just fire damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, roll to hit.
I nearly failed it.
Yeah, you hit, that's fine. You need like a 5 to hit an open space,
Yeah.
it's fine. Yeah, so I get a reflex, don't I, for half damage.
Yes.
Otherwise, I take 5, I think it is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I failed. Cool. Yep. So he gets hit by the splash and damage, and so Andy,
Mm-hmm.
15 below, 51 and up. Choose.
Over.
The cart does not. The wagon does not set
Oh.
on fire.
Ooh, nice.
Valon.
How much movement do you need if I can get into a charge?
At least 10 feet.
So going 10 feet there doesn't count.
It counts.
It does count. Oh.
Yes.
At least 10 feet. No,
Yes.
That's the limit.
Yeah, you need to be able to do more than a 5-foot step.
Right. Well, I would have just. If not, I was going to take a step back into the charge.
No,
You
you
can't
can't do
do
that.
Spreading myself.
You can't do a charge and a 5-foot step.
Yeah, you can't do
No,
that.
I mean, I'm just going to use my movement to go back one, then run forward.
No.
I don't know if you're allowed to do that either.
No,
But
unfortunately,
you can charge anyway. You do have the space.
Yeah, it's fine. Right. Okay. Since it was just mentioned, I'll say this, right? With a charge, it's a full round action which takes both your movement and your standard action. Now, normally you get to do a 5-foot step as essentially a free action alongside that. However, if you move, you only get that free 5-foot step if you take no other movement. And because charging
Aaron?
is counted as movement, unfortunately.
I did-
Now, no, I was just saying because you mentioned that you were thinking of trying to move 5 foot back and then go.
Aaron.
Yeah.
I didn't know it took up your movement and your action.
Yeah.
I thought your movement and your action, it only did an action, so you still had your movement.
Yeah. No, that's fine, mate. That's fine. I was just clarifying. But yeah, go ahead. Do your charge attack. Again, I'm assuming it's your scythe.
I only have a scythe. Well, I can do my close, but nah.
Yeah.
Me?
That unfortunately misses.
He's got -2 AC.
Yep, still misses. Sorry. Even if Valentine was up and that was a flank, he'd still miss. Top of the round is Maya.
Right. This is also touch, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to move here and use Cure Light Wounds.
Alright, roll 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah.
6. Valentine heals 6 HP and regains consciousness. On that, but you are technically prone, so. Right, so I just want to have a look. I'm trying to see what. I'm pretty sure there's something about attacking while.
Prone.
Yes. I couldn't find the actual thing though, but
You should do his turn. I'll find it.
yeah. So we got now. You're still down, so he doesn't know at the moment. So he's going to turn around and he's going to take a swing at Valon. 16.
It's
16 hits. Six damage. Okay, so Valentine is next. Oh, a prone attacker has a -4 penalty on attack rolls and cannot use a ranged weapon except for a crossbow. A prone defender gains +4 bonus to armor class against ranged attacks, but takes a -4 penalty to AC against melee attacks. Standing up is a move equivalent with folks. Okay, cool. Yeah. So you can hit him. You are flanking, but
Yeah, how much you go for that?
okay. So when he comes up with the flank box, remember to set it as 1. So it's yes. And then additional is -4.
-6 because dual wielding.
Yeah, that first attack hits. And you get sneak attack.
Oh yeah, it's flanking.
Yep. This one poor guy is getting a bit overwhelmed.
Alright, I don't have a thing for sneak attack. Does the roll damage thing? So let me just roll the d6.
Yeah, that's fine. So what happens is, as the guard turns around and sinks his longsword into Valon again, Valentine, having just regained consciousness, leans up and stabs him in the back of the neck, raking his first short sword down. He goes to stab again, but then notices that the guard has just gone limp.
Yeah.
You're welcome,
Then
by
I
the way.
brandish my blade at all the fucking merchants like, you fucking stay still.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please don't kill me. I have a family to feed.
Alright. I'll mute myself for a sec because I just need to move my mic.
No, that's cool. Yeah. Could I just actually quickly have you guys all roll perception checks real quick?
Does my snake get a perception check? Wait, let me check what the snake's perception is, and then we'll decide. Does my snake get a perception check?
If you want. I'm assuming he's a lot better than you then.
Yeah, plus, yeah, plus
To
11.
be honest, Maya saw it. So Maya, Kiiflee, Valon, Maya, and Valentine will all see this. There are what look to be some kobolds coming through these trees.
Joy, kobolds, guys.
Oh, for God's sake.
There's
I
not-
have no healing left.
There's not many of them. There's only 4 of them. Now, just so you guys are aware, they are in. I'm going to put them in 2 groups of 2. Okay. To kind of show off the whole group dynamic of it. So they come out. So I'm just going to very quickly grab.
Do they look hostile?
Oh yeah, they look pretty hostile.
I just thought I'd ask.
Oh yeah, they look hostile.
Fair question.
What?
Fair question.
A fair
It
question.
might not have
Yeah.
been.
I have no more
No,
healing left. So if you go
kobolds
down,
are
I can
always
do something
hostile.
about it.
No.
Kobolds are basically always hostile. Okay, so one second, let me just now these kobolds are all armed with spears. Oh jeez.
Another 20 fucking help.
And a 3. So I'm just gonna put things back into the right initiative order. By the way, you guys will have had enough time as these kobolds were approaching to reposition yourselves if you wanted to, say, put other people near the front.
I shout, get in the fucking car, let's go!
No.
Gonna run them.
So, for example, if Acrushe wanted to move up, if Kiiflee wanted to move in front of Valon to protect him.
How far away are they?
Can I do like godless healing at this moment instead of moving?
Can you do what, sorry?
Godless healing.
What is that, actually?
It's my feet that are.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because it says on my, I can do it, but it takes up my movement. So instead of moving now, just do godless healing.
Yeah, that's fine.
You may heal yourself up to an amount of damage equal to 1d8 plus your total hit dice as a move action. What does that mean?
Okay, so essentially, you get one new hit dice every level, because your hit dice is basically your health total, essentially. So essentially, it's 1d8 plus 1.
Yeah, plus 1. Okay.
I asked the merchants if there are any potions. Angrily.
Is it
There
or
might
is
be
it going
something
to
on the
level, not
cards.
Constitution?
What was that? Sorry, Adam.
It's going off level, not Constitution, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I can fall back.
Yeah, fall back. There might be something on the deck guard. I don't know. There's no need for
Alright.
shipment.
Grab one, yank you up onto the cart, because I'm not getting off it. And rifle,
Well,
if I've got time.
If you want to do that, it will use up your first turn.
Yep.
That's fine. So in the town, in this town guard's pockets, you will find Right, sorry. Let me just actually.
I can second relate toilet.
Okay, you know what then? Well, before this fight starts, we'll call a 5-minute toilet break. While I'm doing that, I'll have a look at all the. Because these are town guard. Do they have a potion on them? No, they don't. That guy in front of you did not have a potion on him.
Yeah, I tossed the guard at the prick that
right.
fucking said he might.
Wow. Wow. Fucking.
Hey man, evil campaign.
I know.
What you signed up for, motherfucker?
Yeah, no.
We are unleashed upon you.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have had more groups of kobolds, but I was thinking if I do that, it's going to be a bit. You know. But yeah, like I said, also I don't know if I said, but he had 5 gold on his person, that guard.
I'm bucking that shit.
Yeah, of course you are. Oh, yeah, I'll be right back, sorry.
I'm back.
Yo. Erin went.
Alright.
How do I add money? Oh, does it let me do that? Yeah, it does. There we go.
We're already looting guards. It's been like, what? No.
So, like, who here is completely down to get on these carts and bug out?
I'm back.
I mean, I'm right next. I am on it right now, so I'm very happy to lose.
Yeah.
I can literally only debuff now, so I am useless.
What I can do is die. Realistically.
Like, I did not. You're forcing me to take the healing hex next level. I was gonna take the slumber hex, which is apparently really.
Man, that was just like I wasn't in a good situation to be stealthy up to the back, and then I forgot to say that I was gonna try and like roll and stand.
And you
Which
got
would have been
crit.
much better. Yeah. Yeah.
And I've already used both my first level spells, so.
So
It didn't
let's
help
see.
that I missed both my attacks.
Yeah.
Well, like 2 out of 3.
So everybody get on a cart and we leave.
I mean, it's kobolds. There's no witnesses. It's fine.
Hey, what the fuck are they gonna do? Reporters?
I mean, I'm already in the cart, so I'm quite happy to leave.
What, you're all gonna just cram into this one cart?
There's
There's
another one there.
That'll fit
Shit,
two more
can I
people.
reach it?
Fucking ditch the merchants.
Fuck.
Yeah. Throw them to the kobolds.
Yeah,
Appease the
push the
kobolds.
merchants out and fucking peace. I have like 2 health, guys.
Sacrifice the merchants.
I'm
I would
literally
heal
doing,
you again
I'm
if
gonna
I-
do nothing in this fight because I will die otherwise.
I mean, I'm constantly on 6 HP, so you know.
Ooh, that's
You could be me.
That's pretty low.
Yeah, being a
Yeah.
drow gave me minuses to cons. So
Hmm.
I did it to myself. It's not as bad as my strength.
5 HP.
I
I went down to 1.
Why have I got 11 now?
And I barely remember that I got on the ceiling.
Yeah. I don't even know why apparently I have 11 health, but
So-
the hit die is a D8 and my con modifier is 2.
I healed you a bit.
Oh, no,
How
I
much
took
did I heal you?
Favor class bonus. That's why. Yeah, I will die.
Mhm.
Like really easy. So while I'm like asking for a democratic vote, I am picking up the reins and leaving.
So you forgot I will just leave you to the vine. I only would ever seen these cards, so you know. I'll go over the cards.
Can I get some room in this cart so I can throw a bomb out?
I mean, probably. You know,
There's, like-
we sit on the edges and we good.
Yeah.
And, you know, apparently there's also merchants in these things, so
Yeah.
they're going.
Sit on the
Yeah.
merchants.
There's like
Sit on the merchants. Yes.
I mean-
Throw them out.
Alright,
this square kind of looks like a
I'm
sea.
back.
So.
Um,
A 200-pound robot on someone's lap. Let's go.
Jesus, guys. God damn. Right, I just want to quickly look something up before we get going again. Oh, one of the cats has come walking into the room. We'll see how long it takes them just to go, it's boring in here, and walk out. It tends to be what they do, to be fair. They'll walk into my room, sniff around a couple of things, and you just walk out.
You stroke the cat then.
Meh. It's over by the... Yeah, it's going now, like I said. But it's usually over the other side of the room. Right, so could I just check that everyone is back?
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Yeah.
Fine.
Hello. So Will's back, Connie's back, Danielle's back, Andy, I don't think ever left.
I did, but yeah.
I did.
Andy's back, Adam's back, and Jay, you're back, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep, you're back. Cool. Right, so let's get going then and start this. So this first group of Cobalt Spearmen will wander up to Kiiflee and will attack.
No.
With a 9. I'm pretty sure that misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that misses. So the first, they're in 2 groups too, by the way. So the first 2 Cobalt Spearmen come up. They take stabs at you, but you very skillfully and gracefully dodge out of the way. Maya.
Right.
Problem is, you're out of spells now.
No, I've got evil eyes. This is what I mean. For the first few levels, I'm literally just going to be using this. Apparently, healing hexes. I will -2 to its attack rolls.
So which group?
That one. Closest one.
Will save? Nope. -2 to the attack roll. Gotcha.
5 rounds.
For 5 rounds. Do I have anything? So I'm trying to see if there's an icon for like a weapon or something that's I'll just use that again. That's fine. Any movement from Maya
I know, I'll stay here.
or the snake?
Nope, snake's staying with me.
Valentine.
Just gonna get the reins. Be ready. If we bug out, click, click. Let's go.
So you kind of sat on the merchant now, or kind of shoved him out of the way.
He's off the cart.
All right, cool. So that's fine. Kiiflee.
I remembered I had the 2-weapon fighting feat, so does that mean I get to hit twice or not?
Yeah.
Well, you get to do it anyway. All it means is because it just severely reduces the penalty that you would be at. So you are at, with your 2 weapons, a -2 to hit with both your main and offhand weapons.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna stay this guy.
That's okay. I'm just gonna have a look at see if you get anything at first level. No, you don't. You don't get anything at first level to be a 2-weapon warrior. That's fine. All right.
So I'll just put -2 in the thingy, right?
Yes. Oh, by the way, which one are you attacking? Sorry.
The one in front of me.
Oh, so the one that hasn't been hexed.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Is my thing working? Come on.
No,
Let me-
that's like my second crit to date as well.
Right. Sorry, one second. God damn it. Right, what the fuck is this? I have no idea what the hell that is. That just... I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to say is, you swing your axe down, however, both kobolds work together to rather than block the weapon, they kind of strike out at your wrist, hitting it and causing you to drop the weapon.
Damn.
You can now make the second attack with your boarding axe in your offhand.
I hope I do not miss.
$14. That unfortunately misses. I'm sorry. Yeah. So from that, you try and swing down with your boarding axe. Unfortunately, you hit into it, and you swear you get through the armor. You manage to get through their armor. Unfortunately, it seems like when you hit their scales, it kind of stops there. So no damage was caused. Acrushe.
Damn.
I'm gonna move behind this one and attack.
Okay, hang on. How did you get there?
What do you mean?
So you moved like that.
Yeah.
Now, if you move like that, they will get an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
To be fair, you've got high AC, so... Well, all it means is, sorry, hang on 1 second. Okay, so, because basically, because you're moving through their threatened square, they will get an attack of opportunity against you, okay?
Yeah.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
11, they missed. You got like 19 AC, they're probably going to. Alright, yep, now you can make your attack, if you wish. Or you can wait there and get the slash, it's you.
Do I get a flank?
You do get a flanking bonus, yes. Oh, okay, so you're just hitting.
Sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, you have missed.
All right.
RA9.
What's Kiiflee's reflex like?
I don't know. What is Kiiflee's like? +2.
Alright, yeah, I won't do that. Seems like a bad idea, but oh yeah, I should be able to still do that. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a bomb there.
Okay, roll to hit.
God, I don't even remember the amount of times you fucking hit me with a bomb the first time. And I was just like, yeah, dude, go for it. And you toss the bomb and I'd die.
Yep, you've hit that spot. I will reflex or take 5 damage. I've passed it. So I take 2 damage.
And then I'm gonna get onto the cat. And yeah, sit on the fucking merchant.
You kind of tossed him in the back, and now there's a 200-pound android crushing the dude. Well, 200-pound human, sorry. Yeah,
Definitely human.
yeah, because
The
no
good
one knows
version.
you're an android.
Yeah, very dense bones.
Valon,
Valon, what's for each of these guys?
the kobolds.
Yeah.
Just any square next to them.
Okay.
They're just using kind of standard short spears.
Should we move there, like... Did it move?
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine.
Move there like that. So I'm flanking, yes?
Yep.
Sweet. We're gonna attack. Flanking +2 to it.
Yeah.
What you do is there'll be a box which says flank on it. All you do is you change that 0 to a 1 and it puts the flanking bonus in there.
Oh, yes.
Roll again. That green box means you've got 20.
Is it plus the flank?
Yeah, plus flank again. Yep, you've confirmed. Holy shit. This isn't good for me. This is like ×4 damage. So what you do is
Yeah, I know.
you've all crit damage, and then in the crit multiplier bit, put ×4. It's like a drop down box, I think of it.
Yep.
This is gonna be nuts. 25. Yeah, because it's 2D. What's your strength modifier, if any?
It's 1.
So it's basically 2d4 plus 1 4 times. Yeah. So Valon runs behind and just cleaves through both kobolds completely, just spraying blood all over the place.
3 7s on that. Wow.
Lucky roll.
Yeah. You did get an almost essentially a minimum roll as well with that 4. Actually, hang on. I don't understand how the crit damage works in this, because that doesn't add up right to me. No, I'm not on about the total. That +4 for the second damage should not be +4.
What do you mean?
No, it's
Is it?
Aaron.
Oh no, never mind. Idiot
1
me.
or 2 and
Idiot
+1.
me. Sorry. I wish it did kind of the Pokemon thing where it kind of rolled each dice individually, but no, never mind. Sorry, idiot me. I wasn't thinking clearly.
Yeah, it would be better if they actually put the brackets in the right place.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, it kind of would. Because that 4 is probably a 1 and a 2 on the dice, plus the
Yeah.
plus the 1, and then the other 3 will be like essentially a 3 and a 3 on the dice with the +1. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, it does make sense. It's just me being an idiot. Sorry, but yeah, you murdered that guy. So this spear is they're a bit rattled. But so, and without a leader, they're gonna stick it out, and they're gonna try and hit Kiiflee in front of them, and they're going to miss. So the 2 kobolds once again whiff it. Top of the round with Maya.
Right. 30 feet. Okay, I would like to. What's everyone's HP around it? Oh, that's fine. I'll decrease its AC.
Will save.
Yep.
12. I think I failed.
Yes.
So what is actually the thing for the Witch's Hex? Sorry, it's
Alright.
it'll be 10 plus something. Oh, 10 plus half the Witch's level plus your intelligence modifier, so it'd be 13, I think.
Yes. 13.
Yeah. I got 12. I failed. That's fine. Yep. So minus 2 AC on this. Where is my broken shield? There's my broken shield. So now is that much AC? Valentine.
Just because we better be gangbanging it, I might as well. Go stab a bitch.
No, you're not flanking, so you won't get just then you know.
-2.
Unfortunately not, no.
2 swords?
Yeah, but you don't get to use the second one unless you do a full round attack.
No, I do. I'm a 2-weapon fighting.
No, you don't get to make you don't. Okay, you use both your weapons as part of a full round attack.
What?
You don't get to use both weapons in one attack action as a standard action. You do in 5th edition. Actually, no, technically you don't in 5th edition because you have to use a bonus action to use it. In Pathfinder, you have to do a full round action. You have to do a full round attack to use that second hand.
Ugh.
So technically, that I'm assuming that -2 you put on was because of the 2-weapon fighting, which wouldn't apply, but you still missed anyway.
Yeah.
Kiiflee.
Axe.
Oh yeah, technically your battle axe is on the ground.
Yeah, what can I pick it up?
Yes, that will provoke an attack of opportunity, and you will not be able to do a full round action because it'll take your movement to pick the damn thing up.
Okay, I'll risk it.
You'll risk it. Okay,
My
so
axe.
alright, so you pick up the axe for your movement. The kobold's missed.
Good risk.
Yep, and now you just get to make one attack with your battle axe. That's it. Oh, actually, she's gonna roll another 1 now. Pick up the axe. Ugh, fuck's sake. Unfortunately, you missed.
Terrible rolls.
Yeah, it hates you guys. Acrushe.
I'm gonna slash this guy.
8. Did you add him flanking?
Yeah.
Did you?
I've put it to 1.
I mean, he's got
I'm just
+4 in there somewhere.
No, but that +4 is from Dex. +1 base attack, +4 Dex, and it says +1. Is it +1 times 2? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't sure how we were working it out. So that times 2 is because you set it to 1, it puts it in as 1, and then it does the times 2. Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately, you have actually just missed.
Yeah.
It was close though. RA9.
I'm just going to stay in the car,
Yeah, that's
staring forward.
Sat on the man.
Yep.
Valon.
Move like that.
Okay.
And I'm going to do second.
You could have also just cut the corner of this for slightly quicker, but made no difference in this case. But yeah, go ahead, make your cypher attack. Get a crit, get a crit.
Flanking again, aren't
Yep, you're flanking again.
I? 7.
Unfortunately, you've missed. So the Cobalt Spear is going to... the Cobalt Spears are going to once again try and stab Kiiflee. 13. They miss again.
Whoop.
Top of the round with Maya.
I do this time. Let's minus this attack rolls.
Okay, so once again, we'll save...
And these stack, by the way.
Nat 20.
Damn it.
Yep, sorry. No hex this time.
Oh no, actually it still happens, but for a round.
Oh, okay, so for this round, it's -2 to hit. Shit, what was the thing I had for this attack? So I keep forgetting what I use for this stuff. Oh, I think it's that. Yep, alright. Valentine! Maximilian Valentine.
Valentine. I'm just gonna fucking hit it a bunch.
Yep. Now, this is where you can use both weapons, and you are flanking, which basically negates that -2 penalty. So the first hand hit, roll damage. Oh, hang on. What's the crit range from for a short sword?
It's 19.
Ah, okay. See, we've one off. Okay, so that's 3 down.
Big
3
attack,
damage.
banking.
Okay. So the first attack will cut down one of the cobalts and seriously hurt another. Roll the second one. That missed, I'm afraid.
And I'm a 5-foot step at the fuck back.
Yep, that's fine. Alright, Kiiflee.
And I hit.
Yeah, I love where you just took away Valon. It doesn't matter. But you did technically just take away Valon's flank.
There's one of them left and 3 of my dudes before. We're fine.
Did I miss it or not?
No, you hit. Roll damage with the battle axe. Okay, how do you want to do this?
Right down the middle.
All right. Okay. So as a Maximilian Valentine sneak attacks one and wounds the other, and then takes a step back. The Cobalt, with his attention now distracted, fails to see Kiiflee raise her mighty battle axe and bring it down on its unprotected skull, cleaving the entire creature in twain. And that is where we're going to drop out of initiative.
Good teamwork, guys.
Yeah.
So, there's a few bodies around.
Searching guard and cobalt then.
Can I rob the merchant?
Oh, you mean the merchants personally?
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, 1 second. Let me just grab something.
What was the plan for the cargo? Will we...
You were gonna basically, just grab as much of it as you could and then get out of there.
I'm immediately looking for the thing I'm here for.
Alright, that's fine. So is anyone so RA9 is gonna rob the merchant. What's everyone else doing?
I was doing a couple of guards and cobalts and jumping forward cart and search it.
So
I'm diving straight for that.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. So Adam, you're looting the cobalts.
Yeah.
Alright, so with the cobalts, you will find a grand total of 8 gold and 16 silver.
Okay.
And nothing else is worth a damn.
16 silver and 8 gold.
Anyone looting the other town guardman? There's 3 left.
I'm gonna go for the cart.
Okay, there's another town guardsman around here somewhere. And then there's an archer down there and an archer down there. So, okay, so it's Acrushe going for the
I'll take
archer.
one of the archers.
Okay, so on yours, you find a You find 2 gold, and you also find a potion of cure light wounds. Well, okay, technically you find a potion, but it's pretty easy to identify it as a cure light wounds potion. They're one of the most common potions. They're kind of easy to identify at a glance. So you got a cure light wounds potion there. Anyone getting the other guard?
I mean, I'm kind of busy.
Yeah, I know, Ari, and you're busy. I'm just doing the guards first, if anyone wants them. Oh, wait, I should point
I'm
out
near.
the fighting. Valentine finds the same 2 gold and a cure light wounds potion. Just so you guys are aware, the fighting at the front has stopped. It looks like all the guards are either dead or wounded, and all the merchants have been subdued. Maya, can you make me a perception check, please?
And I have me search one and my snake search the other.
Alright. Actually, hang on.
I'll do that.
Okay, so that's fine. Right, and R9 is searching the wagon? Or the merchant?
Merchant.
The merchant, right. So, let me just have a quick look.
Oh wow, natural one. The snake.
Oh wow, it's getting a lot of perception though, but yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah. So the snake finds a box.
Do I find anything?
Sorry, give me a second. So I just... can you... I should have whispered something to you, Danielle, on the thing. Can you just kind of type in Discord what the answer to that is?
Do you want me to resend?
No, fine, it's fine. I got it, it's fine.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you know you're about. Yeah, sorry, I just couldn't remember what it was.
I say this out loud.
I mean, I suppose it depends whether you think you're gonna need to type it or not.
No, I'll just I don't care if anyone sees, but I'm not openly like showing it around.
I mean, I think the main thing is, you know, so long as you're gonna actually pay these guys, as you said you would, I don't think they're really gonna care.
Yeah. So yeah.
It'll take a bit of time, but you don't find it in that one, but you do go to the other one that you've got, and after digging through a lot of magical stuff, you do find what you're looking for.
Just throwing magical stuff on the back of this car.
Yep. Yep. Looks like a pretty sweet sword, some magic equipment, like a ring of 2, and then you find what you want to look for. You find what you want to look for.
Mission complete. We can go now. Unless you want these magical items, I mean.
Pick up like a bunch of rings, put them in a box, and go, yeah, I'm good. Walk off with them.
Now, you will be expected to kind of turn over any loot that you get, and then because once it's sold, it's then divided equally. The only exception to this is Maya, because she was looking for something in particular. That's why you guys did this, so she could find her thing.
So grab as much magical items as you can, and let's get out.
Yeah, what would you do about the merchants?
I'm still waiting to rob the merchant.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm trying to find a good thing for a merchant, and I can't seem to find one. Just so I can have some idea of how much he's got on him. Oh fuck it, I can't find anything. He'll have like 10 gold on his immediate person. And
Take
that'll,
it.
that'll be it, really.
Say thank you. And I'll just carry on with the rest of the job.
Alright. But yeah. So you found what you want, and like I mentioned to you guys, you will be expected to anything you grab, you'll be expected to kind of put it in a pile so they can go, so when they go off and sell it, everyone can get a cut. But you remember that your orders are basically just to grab as much as you can, and then basically run back to the hideout.
Mm-hmm.
So are you guys just gonna grab? Is there anything in particular that you guys are going to want to get, or are you just kind of grabbing stuff in your pockets and backpack and whatever?
Yeah. I'm just
Alright.
grabbing all sorts.
So you
Unless
guys
you have anything specific that's there.
Pardon?
Unless you have anything specific that's there, like, I don't know. I just want.
It's just kind of generic kind of magical stuff. I know some jewels, some magic, some like minor magic items.
Yeah, just random shit.
Pardon?
Just random stuff then.
Yeah. It's nothing really catches your eye.
Yeah.
Not particularly for you, but yeah. So you all do that, then you all. I'm gonna put you back on that map. You're gonna have to zoom back in. So you all go running off after stuff in your pockets, and after several hours, you make it back to the camp. You are about half of the other group are there already by the time you get back. Those people look like they were led by a Malrut. It doesn't look like Broma is back as of yet. You would guess that he would be. They probably won't be too long behind you, but about half the rest of the group aren't back yet.
Okay.
Malrut sees you guys approach, and he goes, "Ah, newbies! Congratulations on surviving your first outing. Let me tell you, not everyone does survive. You can see yourselves lucky. Anyway, as per the group's rules, please turn over anything that you've grabbed. We'll put it all together into a pile. Find a safe place for it. Then we'll scatter. When the heat's died down, we'll come back and we'll grab it.
Yeah.
But we should be able to at least celebrate and have a bit of a feast tonight before we have to leave."
I have it in my pockets.
Yeah, that's cool. So if you don't know, he does turn to Maya and he says, "Have you found what you were looking for yourself, or do we need to look through this pile for it?" Danielle?
I'm sorry. Sorry, I had to run off for a bit.
Right.
What did he say? Sorry.
Have you found what you're looking for, or do we need to look through this pile to find it for you?
Yep, I found what I'm looking for. The rest of the magical items are yours to do as you please.
Okay, that's brilliant. And so once Broma's back, he could take a payment for our services, and then you may as well join us for the feast, and then be underway in the morning.
Maybe. I'll see. Quite the crew you have here.
That is true. That is true. I have to say, you newbies clearly did quite good. It looks like you were scraped up a bit, and he kind of looks around him and even at himself a bit. The rest of us were a bit as well. This is the most daring raid that we've ever done. I'm just glad that it ended without loss of life for us.
Yeah.
Anyway, brothers and sisters, tonight we feast. Then, in a week or so's time, we can go sell some of this stuff and make our profit. Right, and everyone goes, "Oh!" Hey. And everyone, start cooking a meal, start, drinking and such. Shortly, about 5-10 minutes afterwards, Broma and the remaining people arrive and join in the celebration. Maya, you see that Brummer is a bit more interested in celebrating at the moment, but he does remind you about the payments and asks that you just kind of wait around until they've, celebrated a bit.
Very well. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna grab a nice big glass of wine and then lie down.
Yeah, they don't really
Then
have
see
wine.
my gash. Whatever the fuck they've got. The local rot gut.
Yeah, it doesn't taste great, but to be honest,
Takes away the pain.
yeah, it takes away the pain. After about 30 minutes of celebrating into like the feast and such, Broma comes up to Maya and goes right. Let's finish our deal, shall we?
Very well.
Right. I understand that you have the money nearby. Can you just take me there so we can just bring it back so I can show the boys and girls. Sorry, I'm not used to having females in the group. Nothing against females. I mean, clearly they are the ones you.
You're digging a hole. I suggest you stop talking.
Well, guys, I've never been good at conversation. Yeah, I'll take your word for it.
Really
Sorry.
polite, politically correct bandits.
Fuck off, Will. Fuck off. So as Broma is walking with you, Mike, he turns to you and says, I didn't actually ask initially. Why did you actually want us to get this ring for you, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, that, my good man, is very much a mystery, which, if you stick your head in too far, will probably mean you'll lose it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for ma'am. But yeah. I have to say, this went a lot better than I thought it would. I was expecting a heavier guard.
That's suspicious.
It is, yes. So we better, once this feast is over, we'll have to make sure we scatter almost immediately.
Yeah. I won't be sticking around too long myself.
No, I don't blame you in that regard. But, as you're talking about, we'll stop talking about stuff. You get to where the chest is, because it's kind of like, it's hidden inside the Daunting Forest slightly. It's not too far in, because you guys know not to go too far in. Otherwise, that's how bad shit happens. So, Broma will grab the chest. He's not even going to open it at the moment. He's just going to carry it back, because you don't have much strength to do it.
Nope.
So he carries it back, and ushers you to come back to the camp, at least just to finish the meal and such. Just showing some hospitality to you.
Formalities and all that.
Yeah, formality, exactly. Yeah. He arrives back and he thuds the chest down, which grabs everyone else's attention. He then opens it to reveal that the chest is full of probably about I mean at a rough guess, probably 5,000 to 10,000 gold pieces.
Damn.
There you are, good sirs and ma'ams. Payment for your job.
Oh, sorry. Slight retcon, sorry. Something that would have been mentioned to you the second you got back is to put your equipment away in your own personal stashes, hidden around the camp, like just inside the Daunting Forest. That's the first thing that the group always says to do in order to protect, it's so you're not walking around armed when you kind of go and scatter. So they usually ask you to do it straight away. So you would have been asked to do that, kind of like weapons, armor, all your equipment and such would have been put in this secret stash. So the only thing you would be wearing is your outfit. And actually, to be fair, you'd probably actually change outfit into like a spare one. But yeah, that's fine. So all your equipment is actually in your stashes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Maya's brought back. There's the chest, lots of gold, and I'm assuming Maya is going to start walking away now.
Well, and with this, I shall take my leave. Have an enjoyable evening. I've got better things to do.
Oh
Thanks
wow.
for the healing.
Stop my finger.
Oh, no. Okay. So Maya starts wandering off away from the encampment. Could I have people make me actually particularly Maya, because everyone else has been drinking a bit. Maya, make me a perception check.
I mean, I wouldn't have.
Okay, yeah. RA9, maybe a perception check.
Not bad.
I mean, it's probably gonna be shit, but yeah. Hey! Yeah!
Okay, yeah, you both noticed this. The good old Reverend is actually going to hear this first. You hear horses approaching from like pretty much every side that's not the forest.
I like quickly stand up and just say intruders.
I get up a tree.
Intruders. As you shout that, Maya.
Yeah.
I am going to say, guys, this is probably going to be more an autopilot than anything
Yeah.
else. Because
Figured.
it kind of needs to be. So Maya, because you wandered out, you turn. You have heard it, but you turn at the slight distraction of RA9 shouting intruders, and as you turn back, you get clocked in the face with the blunt side of a long sword and get knocked out.
Right. Oh god, guys.
So Maya drops, and there's horsemen in the camp, riding around. Sometimes, they're killing some people. They're trying to knock people out, but anyone who tries to grab a weapon, they are cutting down. What are you guys doing?
I
What's
get up a
happened to
tree.
my snake?
Wait,
Scatter.
what was that? Sorry, Adam.
I get up a tree.
You get up a tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to say that during the celebration, I dressed my wound and then promptly passed out from alcohol.
So
Blood loss, mainly blood loss.
So Valentine is just kind of not even in it really.
No.
Valentine. Well, okay. Well, I'll come back to Valentine. So RA9 is going to. So
Bolting.
most of them,
Gone.
most of you guys bolt and scatter. Most into forest. However, a lot of you are just kind of knocked out on the way. RA9 included. What's Acrushe doing?
Panicking.
Panicking. Okay.
Really?
Panicking. You get knocked out as well. What is Kiiflee doing?
Do we have a fire?
Yes, you have a fire.
I'm gonna grab like one of the logs, like not the bit with the fire, like on it, like actually like a bit that's not in the fire, and start like kind of using it as a weapon to protect myself.
Okay. So as you grab that, you clobber one guy off his horse. However, he did get a bit of a slash at you. So you are cut up and slightly. And as you knock him off, and as you're kind of like looking at your wound, you look up to see someone else. Who he just does a full-on slash at you. He's not even knocking you out because you grabbed a weapon. So you from that slash you fall unconscious. So you're out now. Don't worry. You're not gonna die. Technically, you're bleeding out, but you will be stabilized. Now, Valon is going up a tree. As a result of you going up a tree, a couple of the guards pull out longbows and take some pot shots at you. A few of them miss, but a couple of them do hit home, and as a result, you do kind of lose your balance or lose your grip either or, and kind of fall down. Kind of the fall knocks you unconscious, but you're not bleeding out. Yeah, I did say it was mostly on autopilot. Sorry. Then Valentine's. Well, Mason will be a simple story. He'll try and scatter and he'll get knocked out, as will pretty much all the other outlaws. Valentine, you come to see 3 long swords pointing at your face.
You got me, lads.
Now, Kiiflee, you will be stabilized. They do seem to have have a magical healer or two on with them who kind of coming in afterwards. They do heal people's wounds and kind of get them conscious. But all the guys kind of arrest you guys, and you're all kind of brought together, kind of near the fire, so they can kind of count you. So they count you all up, and you notice afterwards, as you're all brought there, that there is one person in fancier armor and in a white cloak who rides into the camp and does not dismount. He stays on his horse. And one of the guys comes up to him and goes, Captain Firefall, we have managed to capture most of the brigands. However, it looks like several of them were able to escape in the chaos into the forest. Would you like us to pursue? So, no, that's fine. Fine. After all, and he looks at Broma, and then at I keep forgetting his fucking name because I'm an idiot. And then at Marut, it looks like we've caught their ringleaders. That was the main thing. Then another one of the guys come up. Sir, we found a chest full of gold pieces. It looks like they've managed to get a large amount of wealth from somewhere. It might be stolen, sir. We don't know yet. Oh, well. Well, then we better appropriate it until we find out who it's for, whose money it is. But by the way, because you have already been healed, you are all conscious now. So, Maya, you do hear that.
I take back every nice thing I said about this group.
They were caught unawares.
Have you ever said anything nice about this group?
I said some nice things. Not many, but some.
Sure, yeah.
So, and that the same guy who came up about chest also, because you have all been kind of been searched for anything, and so the only thing on. So Maya, technically, you don't have a stash. You would have all your stuff taken off you. Just out of character, there will be the stuff that you have. I will say that there is kind of another hidden stash that you will find when you come back here to collect stuff. All right.
Right. Okay.
But technically, because you're not part of the group, you don't have your own secret stash area. So you just like your money is appropriated, and so is the ring.
Damn it! I had so much.
The ring's taken off you, and you go.
Oh.
Captain, we also found this ring on that woman over there, and he looks at it and goes, "Huh, this looks quite fancy. I better keep hold of this for safekeeping." And he puts it on his finger.
I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna die a slow and painful
By the way, what does that ring technically do? Or have we not decided that?
Nothing. It only works for my patron, really.
Okay.
So anyone else is just kind of magic.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
Still gonna die a slow, painful whole death.
No, that's fine. He goes. It's a shame about the guys that we sent to watch that. We sent to watch the caravan, but at least by their sacrifices, we managed to catch these criminals.
I'll let you in.
Take them away to Dunwich. They've got a date with our prison there.
No thanks.
I don't believe you have any choice in the matter. Unless you wish to die. Unless you wish to die here. I mean that's fine by me.
I mean, if I die, I'll have to look at you again.
And what was that? Sorry.
I said if I die, at least I'll have to look at you.
Sergeant. Yes, sir. when we take these people to prison, could you remind me which one? Can you make sure that you tell the warden to treat that one very specially? Give her the special treatment. He went, yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Ooh.
Good.
I only hit the soft spot.
I hope you people are ready to live the rest of your lives in Dunwich Prison. For there is no escape.
Uh-huh.
After that, your hands that are bound are all kind of done. Each one of you is basically tied to the back end of one of the horses and basically dragged along.
Yeah.
And after, because they're dragging you along, it takes a day and a bit to get back to Dunwich. But eventually you see the reasonably sized wooden walls of Dunwich. You are then paraded through the streets of Dunwich in front of all the townspeople, and the captain guard is just kind of sitting there, very head held high, giving small gestures to the passing crowd. Who goes, "Hey, look at that, Captain Fireball!" I keep getting the fucking guy's name, so you're gonna have to. Hey, would you look at that, Captain? It is Fireball. Would you look at that, Captain Fireball's done it again? More of those damn brigands are now in prison. Prison. God, they make the cost of our living. You hear all sorts of insults, and then I tell you what, we'll include Mason in this. I want you to number yourselves from 1 through 7.
5.
2.
Okay, can you type the number that you want to be, please? First come, first served.
There we go.
Oh god.
Alright, so Acrushe is 1, which means that number 6 is Mason. 2, Maya. Maya, you get hit by a rock in the side of the head.
Great. My days. What's happened to my snake? Can I say it hid on my person, under my cloak?
Yeah,
Well, no,
that's
what-
fine.
It's a tiny creature.
When I walk past the thing with the rock, can I pick up my tail and throw it back?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll
It
just
is an
make
extra round.
a ranged. I want you to make a ranged attack.
Which
So,
is...
It's your base attack bonus plus your dex modifier. But then -4 because it's technically an improvised weapon.
Right, I'll do shifter's aspect along with it.
Okay.
So, and then it's -2.
Okay. Oh my god! Roll again! Yeah, that'll definitely crit at least. So yeah.
That's
So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fuck's sake. This is great already. So okay. So Valon, you pick up the rock with your tail, one swift motion, you lob it back in the direction it came. It hits the guy square in the head and actually jams in his skull, and he just drops down. Oh no! And the crowd just starts screaming. The guys just and you get very swiftly just knocked the fuck out. You have the shit beaten out of you, and the guy captain goes,
Did you not ask a
"How
quick question?
dare you,
I just want to ask you a real quick
filthy
question.
creature!"
Real quick.
Creature. Yeah.
How prevalent are whatever the fuck Adam is in
Not
this?
very.
Alright, so basically, they're parading a whole bunch of brigands and a monkey.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, cool. I just wanted to know.
Yeah, basically. He goes.
Like, oh, Captain Fivefold's caught more of those brigands. Is that a fucking monkey? Captain
As
Fivefold
he
losing
throws-
it. It's not a monkey.
So,
As he throws the rocks, I'm like, thanks for the sentiment. You never
Yes.
killed them.
the captain then looks at the men who've knocked out Valon and goes, "Pick him up, drag him along. If he wasn't being put in prison, he'd get a bounty on him easily." Just okay.
Fine.
Sergeant, yes sir. Remind me to tell the warden what just happened. That filthy thing will have to be punished when he gets put in prison. Yes sir.
Can't be filthier than you.
You're pretty good at remembering things, aren't you?
My dear, I believe you'll find that my armor is pristine, so is my cloak. I hold myself to the highest of standards, especially of cleanliness. Nothing like you filthy outlaws and brigands who do naught but terrorize the people's lives.
I was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Well, clearly you had dealings with those brigands, my dear, so as far as we're concerned, you are guilty by association.
What a justice system.
What was that? Sorry.
What a justice system. Would you like to repeat myself again?
Yes. I'm afraid I can't hear lowlights very well.
You don't seem very noble.
I think it's this old age getting to him. Maybe he'll die one day and we can just like leave.
I think you'll
I'm not
find
too
that I
sure.
am in my early 30s. Thank you very much. I'm not that old.
Doesn't
I'm
look
in the
like
prime
it.
of my career, prime of my life.
Well, your
Oh, that
life's
was
gonna
tricky.
end pretty soon, I guess.
But, it might do, but not by your
Oh,
hands.
Oh,
You are spending the rest of your life in prison. I don't need to worry.
I won't be so sure about that.
Oh, I am sure about that.
you've made some
And
powerful enemies.
as he says that, the person turns the corner and you see right in front of you, in the middle of almost like this square, where a prison. It's not a tall prison. It's probably not even taller than most of the houses, but there is a big high wall with towers with archers stationed on there. It looks pretty high. The wall looks probably at least 20-30 feet high, at least, if not more. Probably more than that, actually, but that's just a ballpark estimate. The towers
I've
look
seen-
probably at least 10 feet higher than that.
I've seen scarier.
Oh, have you, my dear? Well then, just wait until you get inside. I'm sure that'll scare the piss out of you.
I mean, Maya in the morning's a bit scary, you know.
Wait, who is what?
Maya in the morning.
You know, I was beginning to like you.
Well,
I mean,
I would
you are
take
pretty
your word.
terrifying.
I mean, he kind of looks. Is Maya the one who had this lovely ring? Is that you, my dear?
Yes, it's a family heirloom. Would you care giving it back?
No. No, it deserves a much better owner. You don't need this in prison. Besides, I don't know what your name is, but she doesn't look that scary to me, especially not in handcuffs.
So it sounds like you're trying to hit on it. Maya, protect yourself. Creepy old man's coming after you.
I mean, she's getting sent to prison. I mean, what the guy's doing there, I don't know. I don't care. It's not my prerogative. It's down to the warden. Anyway, you arrive at the front gate. I hope you enjoy your stay. Warden! Guards, we have more prisoners for you! That vile band of brigands on the outskirts of our fair town have been captured by myself and my men. Make sure you lock them away for a long time. Farewell. I guess this will be the last time we see each other.
Last time I see you alive, you should probably be dead.
He wanders off. He goes off with his sergeant and a couple of other guards. The rest of the guards stick around and they basically corral you all inside.
I just want to say I want to try and endeavour to make sure I'm either in the cell with or near to the Reverend.
With or near to the Reverend. Okay, but that's something that we can discuss. That we can do in the next thing.
Yeah.
That's fine. Right. So you all get sent into prison. On your way in, the outer area surrounded by the wall is basically almost like basically a massive prison yard. There are various prisoners there at the moment, kind of milling about and watching all the guards come in. A few of them do try and rush the gate, but the guards that are bringing you in, plus the prison guard, few of the guards that are bringing you in, plus the prison guards, quickly close the gate and then look to knock out the prisoners who have just rushed at them. The archers also, start shouting from the walls, "Oi! Halt! Or we'll shoot!" The prisoners ignore them. One of them fires a warning shot, which kind of, it's actually almost like grazes like the back of one of the prisoners' heads. It says, "This is your last warning. Cease and desist immediately." The prisoners kind of seem to lose their nerve a bit and kind of back off. And after that, you are corralled towards the big double doors which lead into the prison's facility. And that's where we're going to end it there this week.
Okay.
So, just to reiterate, that this entire session was going to be a brief, like probably 5-10 minute 5 to 15 minute flashback. In my original plan, right? But I need to know: are you guys wanting to continue this over the next few weeks? To kind of get into the actual story part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. And like I mentioned earlier, the 1,000 XP that you guys signed with is from this session, so we're good with that. Right, so, thank you guys for watching. It's been Cookie38, signing off for now with an actual better connection now that it's cooled down. And we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.
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 Bye.